3, 2. Mike should be good to go. Oh, where's my mic? What's up, everybody? Welcome into It's Friday. We made it. I thought the PWHL was not going to let me get here. I really thought they weren't. No disrespect. We're here. World Junior, back-to-back. Thank you to everyone that's joining. Hit the comment section. We got USA. We got Sweden. Swish. How do you feel? We're on a back-to-back right now. First time we've ever done it. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, I feel great, Bob, and thanks for having me here. As always, the boys. Hockey Night in Scottsdale, bringing it to you live from the couch. A World Junior special. Boots on the ground right now on the couch in North Scottsdale. But right now we have the home team, Sweden, and the Americans on Swedish soil, Rob. This is obviously an emergency game. We had to do it. The Americans going for the gold medal here, facing the home country, Sweden. If you go in there and steal this one on the road, man, that's like banging your – I don't know. It's just kind of – it feels like it's just such a win. You're going in and you're almost just – you're stealing the show, baby, and you're burning the boats.
I mean, dude, I really want the United States to win. If there's anything the United States is good at, Switch, it's going into other countries, getting involved in geopolitical issues that we shouldn't have anything to do with, and then at the same time, taking their oil, taking their trade routes, and just overall just dominating, but making it seem ethical when it's really not. So I hope the USA can follow in the footsteps of the military and win this game over in Sweden. Fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just if you steal this game, you bang their broads, you come home with the gold medal. There's no better feeling, especially just taking home a blonde tonight somewhere. I mean, it would be unbelievable.
Oh,
this game is just look at this place. It's just filled with yellow shirts. I mean, USA, this is going to be a great matchup. I don't know a whole lot about the junior level, Rob, for me to be honest. More of a follow nationally college hockey, but obviously the U.S. has a lot of talented players on this team. I believe they have 13 or 14 first-round picks, which is just a crazy amount.
A lot. Yeah, I mean, first of all, if you follow junior hockey really closely, I think that's kind of almost being a pedophile. So no worries that you don't know these players too well. I don't know them too well either. The one thing I do regret right now is I have no USA gear. Listen, I got stuck at the Cheesecake Factory this morning. I had one. I stayed for 2. I took a piss. My piss was burning. I might have to go to urgent care after this. But I really wish I had some USA gear. But regardless, we're here, and that's all that matters. And I like your point right there. Could you imagine winning the gold in Sweden and then whacking one of their chicks? Like, the ultimate disrespect. But that's just what we do, baby.
That's what I mean. I mean, you go in there. Again, this is a matinee for us at home. Obviously, this game is at normal time there. I believe it's like probably 8 hours ahead. So I'm not a math guy, but obviously a 7, 8 o'clock start. But going in there and just – it's like going in on the road in the Stanley Cup and winning it all. Like, you go in there, you steal the mug, you bang their broads, you have a party in their city. Everyone's like rallying around you. These guys are sad, and somehow you're just kind of like on foreign soil as, you know, the rival team. So I don't think there'd be any better feeling. I mean, it's a great game we got here. I obviously love those USA jerseys. Sweden, a great jersey too with the crowns on it. I mean, a storied team. I mean, this is going to be a great matchup, Rob. And like I said, it's hopefully the Americans can kind of steal this one, and we'll go from there. This Gabe Perreault, I really like his game. That Will Smith, he plays at BC. Sorry, he's like a 4th or 5th overall pick by the San Jose Sharks, Jose. So a lot of good talent on this team. But again, not too familiar with the rosters. We should almost pull up a depth chart right now because I'm struggling a little bit to even just kind of see the NHL Network always is. It seems like their HD is kind of like from 1998, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I mean, when you're watching a network and their only commercials are for adult diapers and Cancel in June, you kind of expect the camera quality to be shitty. But nonetheless, I agree with everything you said. I think the USA has the best jerseys. I actually really sneaky like the Russian jerseys, but unfortunately, since they can't stop doing steroids and they can't stop bombing Ukraine, I don't want to get too political, so I'm going to veer away from that. Anyway, I really like USA.
You do miss a team like Russia in this tournament, though. Why is it the kids' fault that they can't play in this tournament? I mean, I think that Russia, politics aside, should have a team in the World Junior Championships because you miss a team that comes in. I mean, remember that team in Buffalo where they were too drunk to get on the plane after they won it? Like, how sick was that? They were literally so cocked that they could not get back on their flight to the motherland. Like, imagine being that pissed up. That is so filthy.
I mean, that's so sick. I mean, there's nothing cooler than junior hockey players that are Russian because, you know, they're chewing I used to have a Ukrainian in one of my family's divorces. I used to have a Belarusian stepbrother. And one day, quick story for the people that are watching. He had a blue car, and one day he decided he wanted it to be black. So he went, bought spray paint, sprayed the whole car black with spray paint. And and then he just banged his billet sister with the rest of the 10 Russians he lived with.
Oh! He tucked?
No.
Nope. Tucked his billet sister?
Oh, dude, there were these 9 Russian kids like living in a basement of a billet house, and they were just whacking the billet sister. Like it stunk in that basement. Like it smelled so bad. But anyway, 3-2 in shots here. We got 13 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Wow, it's a quick 7 minutes that went by. I don't know if that's just because I'm a little stung right now.
Stung up, fella.
But so far, I mean, Sweden looks good. The pace is good. I would like to see USA kind of get established here. It seems like Sweden's have more chances, even though they're.
I can retweet.
Even though they haven't.
Are we
had as many shots, but man, I almost forgot this thing was in Sweden too. So I saw shoot that. Oh fuck! And then to everyone watching, we're gonna craft a prize picks
Robert
bet at
Robert Kraft.
Yeah, we're gonna Robert Kraft hold the rub and tug at first intermission, and I'm gonna put $500 on it. And if it hits, I might fill out a will tonight. I'm gonna get that.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I like it. All right, folks. 12:51 and counting remaining in this game right now. A lot of back and forth. Honestly, a little sloppy here, Rob, as we have our first power play of the game. It looks like the Americans are going to go to the box here. Little high twig, got the lumber up near the chin, near the neck area. So Sweden going to go to the he absolutely lassoed him there.
Jesus.
Number 5. I'm not sure who his name is, but right now we're going to the first commercial break of the first period here, live from Gothenburg, Sweden, but most importantly, live from the couch here. Bob Gooch, what do we got in the chat? Where are the people tapping in from? How many people do we have watching right now? We got a decent amount.
We got 300 people in here. Hey,
that is awesome.
You never know who's going to come in hockey at Scottsdale. Last time we had Frank Sarah Spaghetti come in here, Philly-born Savage. He came in the chat. We had Darren McCarthy. We had a couple NHL players. You never know who might come in this chat. Now, I did contact Rachel Starr. She might come in this chat.
Starzy?
Yeah, she didn't look at my message. She didn't answer, but still, you never know.
You never know.
Where are you guys checking in from? Let us know where you're living, where you're watching from. We love seeing that.
We got a solid amount of people in here right now. Folks, get added to the chat right now. This is the World Junior Special over here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Bob Gucci, Jay Swish, bringing you a matinee stateside, obviously live from Sweden. But right now, Gooch, what do we got in the chat? What do we want to talk about? Where are the people tapping in from? What the fuck you doing on a Friday? And have you had a couple like Bob Gucci who had a couple Irish coffees over at the Cheesecake Factory? Why you got to fight with me at Cheesecake? You know I love to go there.
Shout out to Drake, friend of the show. All right, we got tapped in from Tempe, Arizona. Shout out Tempe. We got Michigan in the house. We got
low and slow.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Raise up. Take your shirt off.
We got STL.
St. Louis in the house.
The Lou, baby. The Lou.
North Carolina. All right, we're going to get back to – for those of you that are new here, we hit the chat during commercial break and intermission.
Yep.
So we're not trying to ignore you. Wow, the chat is buzzing right now. Dude.
Buzzing like Jake Muzzin. Folks, I love that. Right now, let's get back to the game here, Bob Gucci. You got 152 left in this power play. Sweden on the power play right now. The Americans trying to kill this one off early in the first frame. This will be a huge kill for the Americans. Now, if Sweden could get one on the power play, really take momentum, because in these games, these one-off games, Rob, it's all about who strikes first and who holds that momentum. It's not a 7-game series. You're playing a one-and-done for the gold medal. If you can get that first goal, and especially for Sweden, if they can get on the board first with their home country behind them, that would be massive. Now, the Americans, they just got to weather this storm here, get back to 5-on-5, and go from there.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, listen, this is cliche as it gets, but you want to get the first goal. I'm just an asshole sitting on the couch, but for a game like this, these guys are young. They don't have too much experience in the spotlight.
Nope.
The last thing you want is to give up the first goal, and then the nerves might kick in.
Exactly.
Like I said, these guys are not seasoned professionals. They're just kids. And even though we bet our hard-earned money on them, they're just kids. So you want to get that first goal, obviously.
100%. And I saw one of the bets with a prop bet that I think was on DraftKings was maybe Lane Hudson with an anytime score was like plus 500, which is a crazy amount. So I really like that kid. Seems like a really big game player. And again, Rob, it kind of brings me back to like a game 7. Remember the last game 7 we had in the Cup final was St. Louis at Boston. And St. Louis kind of went in there and they scored first early. They put the home team Boston Bruins on their heels. So with the USA team here, I think if they can kind of strike first and ride that wave, that's only going to help them because the home team, I think you're probably a little bit more pressure on you and there's a little bit more nerves because you're playing in front of your whole country.
You know what? That's a great point. So I would argue the same thing, that Sweden's under more pressure than the United States. I mean, we're on their soil. We're going to take their chicks, hopefully. We're going to take their gold medal. He stole the ring right off my finger. How'd you feel? Nice hit, OC.
Nice hit, OC. That's Bush League OC. How about that clip of Herbie Brooks when he comes in the locker room? He's like, who we playing, Rammer? Sweden. You're goddamn right. Sweden in the Olympics. I just love that. But yeah, they're playing in Gothenburg right now, which is a great city, Rob, on the west side of Sweden. Joel Lundqvist, Henrik Lundqvist's twin brother, who has an absolute buffalo-headed rumored wrench on him, played 21 years for the Frölunda Indians, which is the team in Gothenburg in the SHL. So Joel Lundqvist is an absolute legend over there. Yeah. This is the home bar they played. We actually played them in Champions League when I was playing in Finland. We went there twice. We played Joel. His head was like half his body, and he was like 40 years old, still getting it done. You know what curve he used was that Lidstrom toe curve, like that square toe, a pizza shovel. So, anyways, enough about Joel Lundqvist. Folks, we have 9:50 to play.
9:50
in the first frame. If you're following along, thank you again for joining the boys over here at Hockey Night Scottsdale. This is a special edition, World Junior edition for you people. We got the Americans trying to take the gold over on Swedish soil. Should be an awesome game. Bob Gucci, Jay Swish. So, folks, get at us in the chat. Ask us anything. Again, I believe right around the 7-minute marker, there will be a TV timeout, and we'll get to more questions. We'll get to wherever you're tapping in from. What are you doing on this Friday? Are you drinking yet? Can't drink all day unless you start in the morning, baby. That was a slip.
Yeah, for those of you that are asking in the chat where we're at, there was just a whistle, and when the game comes back, how are we 10 seconds? It's because we're on regular cable, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I stream from my house, it's fucking so delayed. Like I don't see the end result until the next day. We're at 9:26, 9:25, 9:24.
Yeah, we're at a 9:20, 9:19 in a hook right now. Shots, Bobby Gooch, 5-3. Not a whole lot of chances both sides. It seems like there's a little bit of nervous energy as expected, especially from young players. You're feeling this game out. You don't want to make a mistake. Early on, it's a little bit sloppy, but the pace and just the overall passion is there. You can tell these guys are running around a little bit. It's got a great feel in this barn. Obviously, we're just a couple assholes sitting on the couch. But, yes, this game, I think, should settle in here, especially as we get down to the nitty-gritty of the first period and into the second. Right now, they're kind of feeling each other out, baby. You don't want to make the mistake. You don't want to give up the first goal. And these guys are, they know what's on the line.
What the fuck is an ice break? Do you see that?
They're probably get the shovels out. Yeah.
All right, chat. Hit us. We're on commercial break. Rob, that prize pick that's hit, you're going to go back to Cheesecake Factory? Absolutely. I'm going to get pinned today. You fellas boozing? Yeah, I've had a couple.
Irish coffees to the chin, fella.
Wow, we have Long Island in the building. Shout out to Strong Island on this Friday. Are you watching from home? Did you skip work? Are you at work? Tell us.
Calling drunk.
Is your bird pissed at you? Who gives a fuck? Is there anything better than some kids retreating red, white, and blue while tipping back some Miller America's beers that might be drunk?
Shout out to Miller. Shout out to a fine Pilsner, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Rob. What a fucking beer.
Can you turn the lights off? I'm afraid of the light. You should tell that to the next lady or man. Hockey's for everybody. If you like whacking dudes, that's up to you. Tell that to the next person you want to whack. Babe, can we turn the lights off? I'm a little scared of the lights and your face.
That's usually what you say to the girl giving you a sign off for having a rub and tug, Rob, right? Can we do this with the lights off? Or maybe you're a lights on guy. I don't know, but usually you're in the house for about $100 MSRP with a nice little tug.
Is Swish a homeowner?
Yeah, I am. Cheek seat, I am, fella. It's not a house, but it's a condo, my friend.
Yeah, here we go. All right, back to the game, folks. Thanks for the chat. The chat is absolutely buzzing, dude. Holy
Chat,
shit.
keep buzzing, keep getting at us. Let us know where you're watching this match from. Are you drinking yet? Again, you can't drink all day unless you start in the morning, go for 1, stay for 2, home by 3 kind of Friday over here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale. 8:50, 8:47 to play. The U.S., the Americans bringing on the pill up as they deposit it into Sweden's zone. Come on, boys. We need a couple shots here. We only got 3.
Yeah.
Let's get to maybe, some ground game, get that cycle game started.
Don't fucking dive. Sorry.
No, don't
That's
muff
like a
dive.
dive.
Don't muff dive. Do not dive.
Sweden took a stick up high, and the kid fucking freaks out. Dude, Swish, we got to watch out for these refs. I mean, they're in Sweden.
Yeah.
These refs suck. I mean, these guys have been lighting their farts on fire and inhaling it through a bomb. I mean, these refs have been horrible.
It's crazy to say that you don't want to take or risk a big hit in a game that you should have a big hit in. You know what I mean? A momentum hit that could change a game could also put your team on a disadvantage for 5 minutes and one of your better players gets kicked out. You never know. I mean, that cheeky geeky, that hit he had against whoever it was earlier in the tournament on Canada, that was crazy. That was a textbook hit. He didn't even tag his chin, and he gets kicked out of that game. It was insane, a 5-minute major. So in these games, and I know European refs just playing over there, they are so goddamn unpredictable. You have no idea. You could get kicked out. You could get suspended for like 3 games. You could say something to them the wrong way. They tee you up for a game suspension and 10 minutes conduct. So I think the Americans, keep your sticks on the ice, boys. Finish through the body. And if you're going to really run someone, man, you got to be really careful because, again, you don't want to set your team down on a disadvantage just because, some ref wants to take advantage of you. Oh, there's some sneaky stuff.
There's some trim in the crowd. I am rock hard right now.
Oh, my God, you're like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. That was some good trim.
Why is Sweden is being such fucking cowards, dude? I've never seen these Swedish kids act like that before.
Those Swedish, a little off topic, but on topic. Were those Swedish skunks wearing American stuff, or was that like the American faithful? I mean,
they were American.
Those were a couple birds up there.
Yeah, they were.
Kyle Grazias.
Yeah, there were some trim up there for sure.
There's some Larry Bird sitting there with the red, white, and blue. You'd love to see that. Anytime there's a little trim in the stands, just makes you play that much better. You're looking up You're looking up in warm-ups. You see like a 7 or an 8 or maybe even a 10 with some makeup on. She's done up. You're like, wow, she paid the price of admission to watch me play.
Yep.
I got to get her going, and I might want to get her going in the, a little Ric Flair drip in that groin area. I want to get it a little wet. But anyways, folks, back to the game. 8:10 to play. That's where we're at right now in the first period. Again, the Americans and the Swedish team playing for the gold medal over here in Gothenburg, Sweden. But most importantly, these boys bringing you the coverage live from the couch in North Scottsdale. We've got a nice little game here. Not a whole lot of chances per se yet, but we anticipate that to get going here as the game goes on and as the Americans kind of find their footing. And they had that early penalty kill that they did a nice job on, Rob. And right now I think we just got to get into the Sweden zone and go on the attack. Pucks on net, fella. Get to the cage.
Yeah, all in. I just spaced out a little. The chat is buzzing. I'm not really used to it buzzing this much. A little bit of Jake Muzzin, a little bit of Jake Buzzin.
Jakey Muzz fella.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think it's settled down a little bit more. It would be nice if actually the camera quality was a little better, but we're not here to complain. We're just battling adversity. I just want to hear that. I just want that first goal so bad. First goal so bad.
I think as the Americans, again, like we said, when you're going on foreign soil and you're playing a team, especially the home team in their country with their fans and their skunks,
their babes.
You know what I mean? You got to get that first goal just to put them a little bit on their heels. No matter how you get it, it just stuns them a little bit. It takes the crowd out of it. Now, if Sweden scores first on the opposing side, well, now their whole barn's rallying around it. You can sense the feel, the vibe. So, a big time goal, I think, would be the first goal here, especially in these one-or-take-all type games. The Americans, they don't look too bad. Sweden, I think they look okay. I think both teams are kind of feeling each other out. It's like when you're with a girl for the first time.
Yeah.
Maybe you go on a blind hinge date and you end up in a hot tub and then you end up in your bed and all of a sudden you're just kind of feeling each other out. What position do you like? Do you like when I touch you here? Can I cuddle you over here? Can I hit it from the back? What do you want from me?
Yeah, you're kind of feeling each other out like when you first go to church and your priest just getting to know you, or you have that weird uncle that has a bunch of felonies. But anyway, chat, somebody asked who's the best player I ever played against. I would say probably Charlie McAvoy.
Chucky Mack, yeah. You go back to your Eastern Junior days there. He was like, what, 14 and you were 20?
He was 14. I was 25 years old.
That is so filthy. Look at that win there.
Puck's on net.
Yeah, this is a man. I just love. I love those USA jerseys.
It just makes me want to fucking just
makes me
suck off the truth.
Literally makes me just want to go to war, and maybe attend a hot dog eating competition with Joey Chestnut. I mean, there's just not much more American than these jerseys right now. And honestly, if I'm being honest, Rob, I'm a true patriot over here at Hockey Night Scottsdale. But these Swedish jerseys, they've always been just so crispy. If there's one jersey that I really envy, it's probably Sweden and again Russia, like we talked about, because those Russian jerseys just look mean, don't they? They just look communist. You know what I mean? It's just they have that feel to them.
Yeah, they just have that feel you just want to put Brittany Griner in a prison camp so bad.
Yeah, they just have a feel of like we could lock you up at any minute and just throw away the key type of vibe. So anyways, folks, again, right now, if you're following along with us, thank you for joining the boys over here for this Hockey Night in Scottsdale special edition, World Junior Edition, gold medal game, 5:12 to play in the first frame right now. The Americans and the Swedish team. Shots right now, 7-5 in favor of the Americans, but we have an ice break, so let's get to the chat, Rob. Coming to you live here from the couch, baby Swishy and Bobby Gooch.
All right, we're going to rip through the chat here. Here we go. Wait, hold on. I scrolled up to, hold on, where did I, Jay Swift, what do we think of the Bun Lounge in Forks?
Oh, my God. One of the greatest spots, if not my favorite spot in the Grand Forks. When we got into Forks on Thursday before our live show there in the Minnesota Gopher weekend, when Bobby Gooch came up, that was the first bar we took him to. Rob, you love the Bun, man. The Bun for one.
So sick.
It's unbelievable. What a vibe in there.
Jordan, we need you at Helsinki. This guy's coming in. This guy's definitely Swedish. We got Sweden in the house.
No, he's finished.
Oh, he's finishing that.
What's up, Mika? How you doing, fella? Yes, IFK, low and slow, baby, dusted off. What a city. Shout out to the city of Helsinki, and shout out to Jackie, my favorite bar there. How the hell are you? So the good people of Sink, keep hitting the cold tubs, keep getting in the sauna, and those people love to drink in the sauna, Rob. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, two guys that are heading to the Chick tonight to smack on some cheeks, maybe even snack on some cheeks. Local reference, folks, the Hot Chick in Scottsdale, Arizona. If you're ever in Scottsdale and you want to tip up Dave Tippett the bottle back, hit the Hot Chick in Old Town.
Shout out to Hot Chick. Shout out to our boy Corey there, low and slow, dusted off fella. Love the analysis. I love that.
We'll get back to the chat in just a minute. The game is back on.
Keep buzzing in the chat, folks. This has honestly been I would say the best the chat's ever been, Bobby Gooch. I mean, it's unbelievable how part of the people are buzzing. We're trying to bring you the greatest coverage you can't get anywhere else. Live from the couch here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Again, USA, Sweden right now, folks. Oh, is it your phone? Come on, baby. Oh, what a save by that goalie. You notice how he just
loose. It's loose.
Look it out.
It's loose. Why they blow a fucking whistle? It's loose, you asshole.
I mean, what a play by that netminder, though. He got down and big. He came out of the paint. He was aggressive. Even got his stick and ball. Let's see that one more time as we split the D there like a stripper at a nice little establishment. My God.
Right up the middle.
Right up the chute like you read about. But that goalie made a great play. I mean, I think he kind of honestly stunned him. He's at the top of the paint. He's got his stick and ball. Yeah. That was a really nice play. But just talk about splitting the D. Nothing better than splitting a little split, eh?
Right up the middle. Ooh. Solve the riddle. As they say.
Right up the middle, swallowed a little, baby. Okay, folks, back to the game. 4:30 remaining here in the first frame. Nice little chance for the Americans. Honestly, the Sweden goalie made a great play on top of the paint. Got his stick involved. I think he kind of threw him off guard, but that was a nice little pass to kind of alleviate the middle of the ice. And wow, what a play. So probably our first good chance of the game, Rob, with a semi-breakaway, even though we didn't get a great look. I mean, it was a hell of a pass.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to mute this real quick. All right. Sorry about that, folks. We are right back.
Folks, we are back. Yep, we just had to mute that quick. Talk a little business over here. Sometimes we do that at Hockey Night in Scottsdale. But Bobby Gooch, I mean, if you're the Americans and you get out of this period 0-0, I think that's only a win. I think a team on the road, especially can kind of gain confidence of that. Okay, we had a great first period. Now we go into the second frame. Now we push a little more. Now Sweden, now they're going to be gripping their sticks a little bit tighter in terms of how we need to get this crowd involved. We need a goal. We need to give them, get them on their feet. Yes, they're cheering like it's a soccer game, but that is all of Europe in terms of hockey. I think this only benefits the Americans if we can get out 0-0 and then just go to work from there in the second, get this thing going, and build from there, baby.
Yeah, not a political show here, but if you're the United States, you get out of this, you weathered the storm, now you're in their country. That's the same thing we do when we invade countries. We have a power play coming. You go there, you mix it up with the locals, you become friends with the locals. Look, we didn't score on you in the first period. We're friends. And then in the second period, you fucking blow up their entire city and you take all their resources. I think that's exactly the game plan the United States wants to do here. So, Swish, you get out 0-0, good. If they can score on this upcoming power play, even better. I would love a drink right now.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, you go full George W. Bush, you go full John McCain, and you just go in there F1 hard like Zach Cassian on the forecheck and fucking get this thing. Oh! Let's go. I thought it was going to be Jimmy Snuggerford on the power play with that 1T tickler, but we got it before that, baby. Let's go.
Let's fucking go,
Let's
baby.
Go. USA. USA. USA.
Nothing like chanting you. Go ahead.
Low and slow Perot. Did he get that? Did he get the 134? We've been talking about him. Did he tip that?
Yep.
Oh, what a pass, man. What a pass by Smitty. Little slap pass.
Oh, my
Sell
God.
it like you're shooting. Go right to the back door. We're fucking, oh, my God.
Oh, right where Grandma has the biggest black dildo, dude.
Wow, that was straight out of Goodfellas. Going right through the kitchen on the back door. And what a fucking shot pass. And just the, oh, man, that's great.
Too. Honestly, this goalie looks good.
Yeah, he looks good.
Oh, USA Birds.
Oh, my rockets. Whose sister is that? And what are you doing later? You staying in Gothenburg? Can you meet us at Scottsdale tonight? Low and slow Perot, though. What a play. As Smith, he showed shot the whole time. And then just at the last second, he knew he was going to do it. He turned his hands over. He found Perot in the back door, who, again, Bob, beat his check off the wall. Got to the front of the paint and was able to redirect that. That was a fucking big goal. Let's fucking go, USA. Come on, baby. We're fucking stealing their bras. We're getting this gold medal, and we're going to bang everything in Gothenburg tonight. Come on, baby.
We are going to put our gold medal around your bird, and I am going to eat her box. Welcome to Hockey Night in Scottsdale, consensually.
Yep.
Welcome to Hockey Night in Scottsdale, World Junior Edition. 2:38 remaining in the first period. Gabe Perot, we're putting it home.
We're grabbing that cup tonight, Gucci. We're filling that thing up with champagne and Swedish meatballs. We're taking their skunks and we're mucking bin tonight because let's fucking go. USA earlier in the tournament, I even think last game was battling a little bit of a stomach flu. So these guys have seen some adversity all tournament, and who knows how they're feeling. But right now you're playing for the gold medal, everything on the line. What a fucking first goal. You need that first goal in an all-in game like this. No pun intended, and shout out to Johnny Chan, all in. That was sick, too, the old Ovechkin.
I hate this shift right now. All right, good.
Oh, yes.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yes.
Fuck you, you little bitch. What are you going to do? You fucking bitch.
You know what I hate about the World Junior, though? You got to get out of this period, and what a fucking tough. Game's been pretty even, but, man, that was sick. Just the patience here of Jimmy Snuggerford. A little drop pass, how you doing, over to Smitty. He carries this thing up the ice as they show this goal again. USA, though, they didn't panic with the goal he pulled. Obviously, they had the man advantage coming up, but they were willing to make a play, Rob. A lot of times you kind of just wait for the power play. These guys were like, no, let's try to make something happen. And let's talk. And that's what they did. So, wow, what a goal. That is so huge for momentum in these one-and-done type of games, all or nothing. Again, a great goal, and USA led by David Carl. Shout out to David Carl, who coached my brother and myself in Green Bay. He was the assistant coach. Matt Carl's younger brother. So he was a guy, Rob, back in the day. He was supposed to be a first-round pick. He went to the combine, and he found out he had this heart issue.
Chlamydia? Oh, heart issue.
Heart issue and chlamydia. And he ended up having to retire. So he started coaching at like 20 years old, and he's been Denver's head coach for the last 5 or 6 years. And a guy that's going to be in the NHL in, I would say, less than 5 years. He's an unreal coach, and he's only like 33. Like, he's our age. We're sitting on the goddamn couch, and he's coaching the fucking World Juniors. Anyways, folks, back to the game. 1:41 to play right now in the first period as the U.S. team brings it over the end line into Sweden's zone. And, they just rubbed a guy out. Talk about rubbing one out. This is no better feeling, especially in the morning like this.
Yep. Got to get out of this period. I can't stress enough. Get the fuck out of this. Oh!
Another good chance. Guys on top of the paint going hard there. I like that. Those are nasty skates the U.S. team has, those customized CCMs where they're kind of like USA colors. I wish more guys and more companies did that, where you're able to customize your skates and just have more swag in hockey, Rob?
We are watching on NHL Network. USA have 9 forwards that are first-round picks, plus Gavin Brinkley's number 34 overall. Will Smith headed to Man Jose. You know why they call it Man Jose? Because there's a lot of dudes there. We get back to the game.
All dudes in here except for these tech bitches. Man, they're buzzing right now, and I really like their steam. Come on, boys. Let's keep going. We got minute 15, minute 10 left in this period. Folks, if you're following along, to be exact, 1:10 on the clock right now as Sweden brings it over the American line and brings it in just below the dots. As USA, wow, great defense there, Rob. Did you see how they shrunk the zone and just tracked so well? That was a great play of Smitty. Oh, Smitty fell up. They gave an offside call. But, yeah, the Americans look really good. And that backtracking there, in terms of just back-checking into the zone, smothering Sweden, they're doing a really good job on this big ice right now, Rob.
Yeah, they are. Oh, look at that fucking absolute dime piece on the left. Hey, you want to say, did we ship our best over there? Like, there's some absolute.
Are these bought and paid for skunks, or are these literally family members? Because I don't want to say anything too offside, but we got some sneaky birds in Gothenburg right now supporting the red, white, and blue. And you love to see it. That mom's not great, but hey, they're moms. You know, It is what it is. She's just a mom. She's there to hang out. And yes, we are over here, folks, again, live from the couch in North Scottsdale, Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Bring you a World Junior Edition, special edition Friday matinee stateside. Right now, the Americans lead Sweden 10-7. Shots are 10-7. Sorry, the game 1-0 on the clock. 54 seconds as David Carl with the half wins or not talks something out with the ref, and they send it back.
Camera.
Ooh, okay. Whose camera's down?
Who cares? It's on the outside of the rink. Fucking.
I know. Was it behind the net, or is it a significant camera, or can we just go ahead and play? David Carl looks mint with that half Windsor.
Yeah, he looks great. I mean, I have a couple, and like I said last night, the Mark Messier rule comes into a play. It's not about wheeling chicks anymore. Mark Messier is in the room. It's the hottest human in the room. You go after.
Yeah, you always go after it. And let's go here, folks. Wow, the goal leaders. That's a significant difference there. The Americans, 40 goals all tournament. The next leader was 30. So this USA team, led by Will Smith and a lot of these first-round picks up front, I mean, they got a ton of firepower. Jimmy Snuggaferta. I love that kid's game at Minnesota, Rob. I've watched him a little bit. We saw him live in Grand Forks probably 2 months ago now, 3 months ago at the end of October. He was a great little player. The Americans, let's go, boys. Let's get out of this period. Let's get to the room. Let's have some BioSteel. Let's maybe have an orange, a banana, whatever we need, and to keep this thing rolling, because this was a great period, and especially the latter half. Just don't fuck it up here, baby.
Somebody in that locker room needs to eat a banana in one bite just to set the tone.
Yeah.
Just
deep throat it.
Just deep throat that and just assert dominance. And I have -1.5 too, and I love the troops. I would love a 2-0 game, but let's get out of this period. Let's not get too greedy. Chew!
Oh, he's going for the default route.
Oh, yeah.
All right. How do I
Pascal Dupussy is in the chat. Thank you. Actually, part of the reason why Frank Saravelli came in here.
Was he the reason why we got Frankie Meatballs? I mean, Frankie joined the chat.
We didn't know if that was the real Frank. And then he went on Twitter and he tweeted at Frank to come in the show. And then Frank tweeted at him, DM me the link. So shout out to Pascal DUI Pussy for putting in that groundwork. That's boots on the ground, and we respect the hell out of it.
That was fucking furt of him, because he is able to kind of make it come to happen. He was Appleyard there. Shout out to our boy Jason Demers, looking low and slow right now on the NHL Network. Shout out to Jay Diesel, Scottsdale guy, former San Jose Shark, Man Jose Shark, and the Phoenix Coyotes and Dallas Stars. And I believe JD had a cup of Joe in Edmonton as well as Florida. So good dude over here, friend of the show, big time fella. What do we got in the chat here, baby?
We got to put together a prize picks bet. I said I was going to do it. We're going to do it all together. We're going to put 500 each on it.
500 balloons, folks, here. What do we got?
And if we win, we're going to I'm going to quote tweet this and say, join now crafting a Kim Jong bomb.
Oh my Kim Jong bomb! I gotta get a pic for the Facebook.
goal at the end, but amazing start.
All right. We are going to hold on. We're gonna go on Prize Picks real quick, and we got to put in an NHL bet tonight. We're gonna, with your guys' help, we're gonna pull it up. Just a second here.
Yeah, I'll see what we got in the chat here. Maybe I'll take a couple questions for the people. Folks, ask us anything right now. We're at Intermission live from the couch, North Scottsdale, Arizona, watching the gold medal game between the Americans and the Swedish national team, the Swedish juniors. The good country of Sweden, good trim, great meatballs. So right now, in between the first frame and the second, the Americans up 1. They scored on that delayed penalty. A great little play there by Smitty with the old fucking slap pass to the back door. So, folks, get at us in the chat. Where are we tapping in from? Low and slow Perot with a nice little bingo on the doorstep there. But the whole play was made by Smitty, who made that slap pass and ultimately got the go-ahead goal for the Americans right now. So, folks, stay with us. We're just throwing in a bet here quick.
All right.
Yeah. Last game talking about it.
All right, everybody. We are going to build a Prize Picks bet. What does FERDA mean? It means for the boys.
For the boys. You're just a FERDA dude. You're just for the boys. You're for the fellas. You're one of those guys in the locker room. We're at the office. We're in a friend group. You're just willing to do whatever it is for the fellas. So that's how the term FERDA was coined. And there's some guys that are unFERDA too, or non-FERDA, Rob. You just have to kind of just differentiate who is FERDA and who is not.
All right, so I'm going to make my picks on the screen, but I'm not going to enter them, but I'm going to enter them on my phone. Okay. So we're going to go through tab by tab and make this shit together. I'm going to wait for you to get on.
Am I going on Prize Picks?
Yeah, or you could just do it after.
Okay. I'm going on Prize Picks. Okay.
All right, this is the first one. What are we thinking here? We got points.
Okay.
Ooh.
Smaller building, and it's.
You know what's going to be a sneaky one? I kind of like Seth Jarvis to get a point. Do we like that?
Seth, who are they playing?
They're playing Washington.
What, 0.5 points?
Over a point to get a point. Frank Petrano to get a point against Winnipeg. I don't know.
The old All-Star bump.
Yeah.
I think I like Jarvis more than Petrano. I've also been icy cold, but I really like that Jarvis is intriguing.
Bedard time on ice. I'm not going to do that because I did that before, and I can't stand watching guys just get ice time. All right, what about this? Do we like anything on here? This is goals combined. So Jesper Bratt and Eric Holla to combine for just 1 goal. That's it.
Do we have any shots? Like just
yeah, we got shots.
Shot.
We got Bedard at 3
versus New Jersey.
Yup.
What is that? What's the money line on that?
I think it's going to be a parlay, so it's just more or less on shots. So is Bedard going to get more? We're going to go more, obviously.
I like that.
You like that?
I do, yeah. Because he triggers everything, dude.
Yeah, I think that's going to be an open game, Jersey and Chicago. Somebody said Mercer over on shots. Do we like that? Mercer over 2 shots or more than 2 shots. Do we like that?
I don't know his game a ton, but if the people like it, I'm willing to take it. I really like the Bedard one just because I think he's going to be triggered, especially if they get at least 2 power plays. That you got to figure that's at least 2 shots, and then he probably gets 1 even strength and another 1 even strength. So I think that's a no buzz brainer. But,
all right, so we're going. Everyone loves Bedard shots. All right, so Bedard shot more than 3 shots is in.
Yep.
Somebody said not Mercer.
I don't know. I just don't know a ton about his game. I know he struggled early in the season. He is heating up. But is there anything we can parlay that with a Bedard?
Yeah, we're going to parlay like 3 or 4 of these. Okay, so somebody said a Luke Hughes point.
Where's that?
I see assists, goals. I don't see the points tab. Oh, right here. Luke Hughes with a point in that game. Do we like that?
I like that. I mean, if he's on the power play and he dishes it, I mean, he only has to get a second assist, you know? He's playing power play. I like that.
Toffoli, I like that too.
Puck Foley too.
Toffoli shots. He just fucked me on shots. So should we give him another chance? I mean, we're really Devils heavy. Oh no, we're not.
What is Toffoli's shots? It's got to be like 2,
3.
3. I don't know if I love that.
You don't love that?
I don't love that. He's a guy that usually just kind of scores on. I don't know. He plays on the net front on the power play. I mean, maybe. I mean, who am I to say? I'm just an asshole sitting on the couch. But I like that Bedard over 3 a lot more than I like Tuck Foley over 3.
Okay. How about Brent Burns over more than 2.5 shots? How do we feel about that?
I sneaky kind of like that.
I kind of like that too.
He
dude.
triggers everything, especially they always call it the coffin corner up there, like outside the dots, right on the blue line. He shoots everything. So if you can get a few of those on the net, I really like that one.
Yeah, I really like that. Let me get in this Luke Hughes points. All right.
So what do you go to here? NHL.
All right, so we're gonna actually lock that in. We're gonna do Brent Burns more than 2.5 shots according to the chat. They like it. Sprinkles Shea over shots. I feel like it's got to be Shea or it's got to be Burns.
I like Burnsy, just triggering everything. But Shea's been having a really good year as well, so I think I'm gonna go Burns.
You think Hughes is gonna tuck?
Little Jizzy, Jack.
I don't even think we could do his. Oh yeah, we can. We got his brother. We could do. Wow, it's gonna be. How do we feel about Hughes tucking? Everyone says Tuvo is so due for what though?
We got Burns and Bedard over shots, right? Correct.
Yep.
So far.
Yep. And then we got Luke Hughes to get a point, and then we need 2 more.
Got Luke Hughes to get a point. Okay. More. How about?
Let's see what they offer for goal. They're only offering Hughes for a goal right now, so we can't do the Tuvo one.
Jack Hughes goal.
Ooh, Aho assist. I kind of like that. Do we like that? Do we all agree? Chat, what's up? We got about 2 more minutes to figure this out.
I like it.
Oh, Chelly in the house, dude.
Chelly fella.
Chelly, what are we doing here?
Chelly boy fella. Who's Chelly?
He's just this guy that
Good
sends
dude.
out absolute nuke bombs.
Absolute Hiroshimas. Dropping them off at the park. How you doing, Chelly fella? It's swishy, baby.
Chelly, what are we thinking here?
Chelly fella, what do we like here? He's got to play, he says, fellas.
We're going to wait to see what Chelly says, and then we're going to – so we like this so far, Bedard, Hughes, Brent Burns, and Sebastian Aho.
I like it.
What is Chelly saying? We're gonna let him pick the next one.
Mason Michelli, what do you got for us, baby? Low and slow over here. Low and slow Perot. What a talk as they're showing it again. Czechia with a big-time comeback win. Nothing better than coming from behind. Czechia. I believe they rallied from, 5 down to win that game? Is that right, chat? They won the bronze medal over Finland.
Wow.
Was it 5? I don't even know.
Chelly is saying Hughes under 19 minutes of ice.
Really?
Holy fuck,
That's
dude.
a wild
Are you
stat.
sure? He said he's not going to need to play. Oh, we can. Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
Less than 19.
Less.
Why,
Throwing out a less.
why is he not going to play 20? Chelly.
Chelly, what are we saying here? We got literally like a minute and a half to wrap this fucking thing up.
Are we really going less than?
I just don't want to do a less.
I hate it. You don't think he's going to have to play? But I mean, what if it's tight? You never know in the national.
The stream link is on YouTube or Twitch. Just go to my page. You'll see it. What about hits? Oh, I know what I want. I want Ratko Gudis hits.
Yes, 100%.
How do we feel about that? More than 3 hits?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so we're done. We got it. We got Bedard, more than 3 shots. We got Luke Hughes, more than a point. We got Brent Burns, more than 2.5 shots. We got Aho, more assists. This is insane. And we got Hughes. I guess we go less than time on ice. I really don't want to. I don't want to take a less, though. I don't even want to take time on ice, dude, after what happened to me with Bedard.
What was the last one you had there? So we got
Gudis.
Gudis blocks.
Gudis
hits.
More than 3 hits.
Oh, yeah, that's automatic.
That's automatic.
That's semi-automatic. I mean, that thing is – he's going to have 7 hits. They're playing Winnipeg. Oh, my God, a greasy game like that. Yes, he's chucking everything.
Yeah, we're –
elbows up, side to side, lean like a cholo, baby. Yes, for sure. Okay, I got that.
All right, so Chelly's explanation is Soderblom is my favorite tendy to fade. Devil's up early. Jackie tends to take quicker shifts. That is just in-depth. That's in-depth.
I'm going to ride with him. I'm gonna take it.
Let's do it. All right, let's do it. So
I'm
we need to wrap this up. Okay. This is the bet, and we're gonna put 500 on it, and I'm gonna do the to win 12,000.
So how do I do this?
Okay. So you get all your hold on, I'm putting it in.
So we got Burns, Bedard, Hughes, Radko Gudas, and Jack Hughes.
Yeah, I gotta find the Hughes time on this. Okay, so you see the 5 right here?
Yep.
Okay, so we got more Bedard shots.
Yep.
We got more Luke Hughes points.
Yep.
We got more than Aho assists.
Yep.
We got more the Goodaddy hits.
Yep.
And then we got less Jackie Hughes. And then we're putting 500 smacks on the dick to win. Wait, why does mine say 5,000, not 12,000?
Mine says 5,000 too.
Why does it say 12?
Okay, I got it now. Mine says 12,000.
How'd you get that?
I got Burns more than 2.5 shots, Bedard over 3 shots, Luke Hughes over 0.5 points, Gudas over 3 hits, Hughes less than 19 minutes. Shout out to Chelly, and Seabass Aho, spicy tuna Aho more than 0.5 assists.
Oh, I was missing Burns shots.
So then we go to.
Then you type in 500.
Yeah.
And then place entry. Bang. All right, we're in.
But
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. The maximum is 400. All right, we're doing 400 then. 400 to win 10,000.
Okay.
And I just locked it in. All right, that's it. That's it. Here we go. That's a fucking lock.
Why is it is that working for me?
Server error. What the fuck? I've never seen that before.
You thought they had the game turned.
Just try again, all in.
Scored a shorthanded goal, they got 5-3. Yeah, check.
I'll hit up my guy.
Alrighty, folks. When is one of those games coming on?
Guys,
Is the game a little bit here.
Yeah, later tonight.
That is 400 to win 10,000.
Use promo code if you're doing Prize Picks. Heat Daddy on Prize Picks, 100% deposit bonus. By the way, it's on the bottom tab. Say Jordan's phone says
server error, folks. Alrighty, we got our
the chat going.
lined up. Yeah, take care of that, folks. Bobby Gucci taking care of a couple things on Prize Picks for your boy Jay Swishy. We're riding today, fellas. Heavy ride. Everybody ropes. Everybody rides like a rodeo goddamn road trip. So 400 to win 10,000. Those are the picks we're going with. What do we got going in the chat right now? Ask us a couple questions. Get at us before this second period starts. I believe we're going underway live from Gothenburg in just a few minutes here. So get at us with the last couple questions before, again, we'll take some questions at the first commercial break of the second period, right around the 13-minute marker. But before this second period gets underway, get at us in the chat, baby. What's going on, baby?
Check this out.
Where are we tapping in from? We got 250 to 300 people in here watching with us. We appreciate you. Bringing you a matinee live from the couch here, playing on a back-to-back. Your boy Jay Swish this morning, I had to go cold tub. I got 2 coffees in me. Bobby Gucci was on a little bit different of a regimen. He went over to Cheesecake Factory. He sat in the parking lot, actually, before it opened. He's texting me at 10:30. It's like, dude, where can I get an Irish? I'm like, fella, I don't know. I don't know if anything's open for an Irish right now. So what does he do? He's a goddamn professional. He waits it out at Cheesecake Factory like he's at a Black Friday sale outside of a Best Buy. Waits for them to open at 11 a.m. sharp and has an Irish coffee. So, again, folks, thank you for joining us. We are about to get to our second period coverage over here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale, live from the couch. But ask us anything, baby. Gudas is a game-time decision night. He better fucking play.
What? Gudas is a game time decision? Fuck.
Swish, favorite city in Europe? Wow, that's a loaded question. You know what a city I really like that's actually pretty close to where the World Junior is being played right now in Gothenburg, Sweden, is a place called Copenhagen, Denmark. What a city, fella. The pub life, just the architecture, right on the water, a place that has elite restaurants. It's very clean, nice people, but it's also a city that you can step on the gas and go full tilt, full time. And so I really like that city. If I'm going like full on party mode, I'd probably say Barcelona. I did a Europe trip with Jordan Binnington about 5 years ago when we were playing together after a season. And we were supposed to be in Barcelona for 2 days. We actually ended up being there for 6 because we just could not leave the beach. It's unbelievable. The culture there in Spain is so cool. You go to dinner at like 10, 11 p.m., and and then the clubs get going about 2 a.m., and you're literally walking out of a club at like 6 or 7 a.m. just stung to the gills, and the sun's coming up, and people take the party from the club right to the beach. So if you're just going looking to just rev up the engine, throw her down right to the goddamn floorboard and go full tilt, I would say Barcelona. But Copenhagen is an unbelievable city, and the pub life is so sick. So love that place. Swish, what's your favorite city to play in? Oh, fuck, I was a goddamn suitcase over here at 93.1. I feel like I was playing in a different city every fucking week, being sent down, called up, traded. But Helsinki was unbelievable. I love that place. The people are so cool. The nightlife's unbelievable. If you're a single guy, I wasn't at the time, but the trim is so good. I would argue that Finnish broads are hotter than Swedish girls, which is crazy to say, I know, but they're so cool. The people are unbelievable. So shout out to Helsinki. If I'm saying stateside, I would say Toronto was really cool to play in just because of, even I was in the AHL, I got sent down at camp, but it was a great city, just a great hockey city. I was living right off of King Street. It was really cool. St. Louis was awesome too. I'm a Midwest kid. So I would say, you know, if I'm looking at a National League city that I didn't play in that I wish I would have, I would probably say here in Scottsdale. Now, let's get that arena built. But this is a great spot to play. Vegas would be unbelievable. So those are some cities that I really like.
I just sent you the link to that bet, so you should be able to tap it and just bet with me.
Okay.
He said you shouldn't have any problem.
Okay.
I'm gonna clear some cap space, and then
I'll keep getting at the people. Folks, keep getting at us in the chat. Unbelievable. Swish, are you going to be at Cowboys? Absolutely, baby. It's Hockey Night in Scottsdale. The show goes on. We got Cowboys live on January 20th. The Battle of Alberta. We'll be partaking in a live show there, me and my boy Bobby Gooch. Then we'll be going to the game. That is the Calgary Flames at home versus the Edmonton Oilers. And then after the game, we want to mix it up with you people. We'll be going right back to the jaw of Cowboys, hitting it low and slow. That'll be turning up to high and hard that night. So can't wait to mix it up with the people of Western Canada. I love Western Canada. I love Alberta. Great people, some of the best in the world. So, yes, I will be up there, and I can't wait. Folks, we're going to get at your questions here in a little bit. And just keep getting at us in the chat. We love this. I love talking to you people. It's awesome. You beauties are what make this fun. So keep getting at us in the chat. You've had some really good questions. I love everyone tuned in right now. About 300 people watching the game. Let's get back to the match here. If you're following along with us, we're at the 19-minute marker of the second period. That is the second frame live from Gothenburg, Sweden. The Americans up 1-0 right now. Shots 10-7 as we get under action here for the second period of play. Bobby Gooch back in the mix with his Diamondbacks jersey on. Low and slow, baby. We're ready to go. USA, great start to this period. I know it's early, but again, you want to be on the attack, especially as the visiting team. You want to ride that momentum of getting that first goal in an all-or-nothing type game. Winner takes all. So USA, they must have had a really good intermission. Shoot that thing. But yes. Okay, so I got to go to Prize Picks here. You sent the link, Bobby Gooch.
Yeah, you should be able to just submit that fucker.
Okay, entry copied. Placing bets. Yes, I am doing it. I
like the physicality here, coming out of the second, just banging bodies,
just
sucking dudes off.
Is there anything than just a couple dudes banging dudes? Just guys being dudes, banging bodies, throwing their wrench on the line for the country of the U.S. Bala.
Turnover below the dime.
Server error has occurred.
Again? Oh, fuck! Fuck!
Sweden with a goal. Wow. Let's take a look at this, folks. We have 1-1. That is what we did not want to happen, obviously, as being Americans over here. Folks, that is a 1-1 game, number 25 for Sweden with a little bit of a back tuck. What's going on here as the game cuts out? Okay, wow, what a little dusty little celly that is going through the choo-choo train. Okay, let's take a look at this. Puck in the trapezoid, low to high, D to D. Snapshot gets through the first layer, a nice tip. I don't know if it was redirected by an American player or if that was all Sweden, but that was a great tip. Oh, what a good tip.
What a tip.
But you see that play. They win the play in the trapezoid, Rob. They get it low to high, D to D, pucks on net. We always preach that. Even watching that game yesterday with Boston and Pittsburgh, how important it is getting it through that first layer of traffic. That's what they were able to do in an unbelievable redirection from a young Swede. So It is what it is. I mean, it's going to be a dogfight, Rob. You're playing a team on foreign soil. You get the first goal. Okay, they get one. Okay, it's all knotted up. No big deal. 1-1, boys. Stay with it. You know this game is going to take a lot to win. You're competing for a world championship. So let's get her going, boys. It's okay. Get back to your game. It's early. A lot of game left. Let's stay positive with it.
Yeah, we got to stay positive. There's a lot of hockey to go here. That is just devastating. But we're the United States. We don't give up. Jesus never gave up.
No.
Jesus
was a carpenter, too.
Jesus was also definitely Hispanic.
Jesus was a carpenter. I mean, talk about a Swiss Army knife. Talking about a guy that could play up and down the lineup, Rob. No matter where you put him in the batting order, Jesus was going to show up. He was a goddamn Swiss Army knife. All the sets of tools. He would have been a Bob McKenzie A-rated prospect. Oh, my God. It's still not working, but.
Yeah, I just sent him a picture of it. But we'll get it in.
We'll get it dialed in, yeah. Alrighty, folks, back to the game. If you're following along right now, we have 16:48 to play remaining in the second period, very early on in the second. Again, get at us in the chat, folks. Thank you for tuning in with the boys. Playing on a back-to-back today. Getting her going for you, the people, and the goddamn country, the beautiful country of the U.S. So 13-minute marker, again, is when we'll be taking our questions. That's right at the first intermission. Commercial break, the second period intermission or commercial break. Talk more push. So get those questions loaded up. We usually get to them at commercial break. We got about 3 minutes here until we're there. But, hey, 1-1 right now. Sweden riding that momentum. But a very even game. I mean, in terms of the play, the pace, it's been a great little match. Teams still, I think, feeling each other out a little bit. Sweden gets that go-ahead goal to make it 1-1. But other than that, it's been a solid game. Yeah, I think the Americans were, taking it to Sweden, especially at that latter half of that first period. But Sweden responds like good teams do. And right now, Gucci, we got 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, dude, fuck, dude, that goal pissed me off. I really wanted it to be 2-0, motherfucker.
Yeah, but, I mean, what are you going to do? You're playing for the goddamn gold medal. And that shot.
Such a good tip, dude.
That shot right there was 4 feet wide. What a redirection. I mean, talk about spray and pray from that defenseman. He puts it on the cage. Outside the post about 3 or 4 feet. And then the way that puck was redirected, too, it was going wide. He was able to tip it back into play.
Dave Tippett.
Through the wickets of the netminder, through his gash hole there. So, I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap, fella. Davey Tippett, yeah, exactly. That's
off.
It's got to be
That's
offside.
Offside, you blind idiot.
But I really like, despite that goal, how the Americans played defensively in the first period. Now, it's getting a little sloppier right now. We got to tighten it up. We got to be inside of our checks. Not much you can do on that play, but right there on the goal in terms. But that play right there, Rob, I think Sweden was inside guys again. Now, if there was a rebound, that could have been bad news. So let's tighten it up. Let's box some guys out in front of the net, and let's get this thing going north again if you're the Americans.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they do look – I mean, Sweden has a little bit of jump in their step. I don't know if it's the smelling salts. I don't know if they did a little bit of the white. But yeah, they're pouncing on pucks right now.
Little Ian White, little Colin White. Yeah, I know. Definitely the ice is tilted right now. You can sense the energy of Sweden. High stick.
Stenberg, Wenberg, Krenberg, all these bergs.
See, it's just right there. Like, they're not inside of their check as they show that. Another low to high play. It seems like the Americans get extended out. Snuggerud misses his block, but there's guys lurking in the slot. And you got to get under those sticks. You got to be tight to your checks. Right now, the Americans, I think they're about a stick length away. And in a championship game, an elimination game, a one-or-take-all game, you got to be tight on the body, man. You got to be grinding that girl like Pretty Ricky grind on me, right? You got to be breathing on their neck. Don't give them any time and space. Don't allow them to get off their check, especially in the slot in the high-danger area. So let's tighten that up. If I'm David Carl, we get to this first TV timeout of the second period, I'm telling the boys, hey, let's be a little tighter on our checks. Let's be a little crispier on our box outs because right now we got to weather the storm. Sweden has all the momentum. But, hey, we're in this game. Let's just get back to it.
Yeah, just shoot the puck, dude. The goalie for Sweden looked a little shaky in the first two. A little bit. He looked a little bit shake.
A little shaky Allen.
A little Shake Shack.
Yeah. Yeah, a little steak and shake.
And at this point in a tournament like this, way offside. That was a full Chris Kreider.
But you notice how much different, Rob, the game is on the big ice, don't you?
Yeah.
There's just not many chances.
Yeah, there's not many chance of wrappers. It's so spread out.
Right. And especially it's just so spread out. It's almost like a soccer game where it's so hard to get inside the dots, get inside your check. And you notice that there's not as many chances, like we said, because the ice is 15 feet wider, and that's significant amount.
That's a lot of feet, dude.
I mean, that's a decent sheet.
We have somebody tapping in from Ireland. Hell yeah. Hockey Night Scottsdale goes global. We got Antarctica in the house, Ireland. We got Finland in the house. Fucking rights, dude. Where are you guys from?
Where are you tapping in from, folks? Again, Bobby Gooch, Jay Swish at our first ice break live from the couch in North Scottsdale. So let's get to the chat here as we have our World Junior Special playing on a back-to-back today, baby, for you, the people. So get at us in the chat. Ask us anything. Gucci, what do we got, baby?
Do you think the pizza guy's okay? He's fine.
What are your thoughts on Colorado Bulldog? Forks is the only place I can get a good one when I go out. What's that?
It's a drink. I forget what exactly is in the drink. I believe it's like Kahlua. It's like a milk-based drink, kind of like almost like it's not an Irish Rob, but it's like a
Russian?
Yeah, it's kind of like a White Russian, like a Colin White Russian. So I forget what exactly the concoction is of a Colorado Bulldog, but shout out to the Colorado Bulldogs out there. Just a scrappy bunch of people that drink those.
I liked everywhere I went. I don't even know the names of the bars. I was so pinned. But
I mean, you had your shirt off at the Red Pepper at about 3 a.m. when we were at that taco spot. Remember the house?
Oh yeah.
You like that? You like Bonzers where you had about 45 Jägermeister shots?
Yep.
I mean, you liked it all.
Yeah, I liked it all. Sabalenka to repeat at the Aussie Open? Absolutely. Shout out to my girl, Arena Sabalenka, friend of the show, absolute stud, so hot. I would love to take her on a date, but unfortunately she's dating a 50-year-old. Checking in, love from Bikini Beans, waiting for my sister to get off her shift.
Does your sister have a set? Like, what does her set look like? And I still need to get the Bikini Beans because I have not done it. Oh, that's the Colorado Bulldog. Hoboken, Slowboken, New Jersey, low and slow from Hoboken. Love that, baby. Keep tapping in. Folks, are we drinking right now or are we just driving? Because we got to know it's a matinee for the fellas over here on Mountain Standard. Obviously, damn near mountain. I mean, matinee for everybody unless you're, in Europe, obviously. So where are we tapping in from? Where are you drinking? Are you drinking yet? Do you have to wait till your boss calls you out? Like, what's going on? Let us know what you're doing. Right now, folks.
Obviously, it favors the Swede, EJ Radic. You fucking fart.
Yeah,
does the game favor the Swedes?
Oh, they show
Lundqvist is in the crowd.
Look at that scarf that Hank has. Yeah,
he's so hot.
No shit. I mean, yeah, he's a soft 9. My God, he can tickle a 6-string. Not quite as good as our boy Matt Duchesne, who actually plays with a 6-string on his back. Came from Alabama with a banjo on his knee. Folks, right now, 13:20 to play in this World Junior Gold Medal Final. If you're following along, it is live from Gothenburg, Sweden. But more importantly, live from the couch in North Scottsdale. Bobby Gooch, Jay Swish, bringing you the best coverage you can't get anywhere else.
Interference.
Come on,
interference. What the fuck? And yes, I will go to Halifax.
Send him. Jimmy Snuggaferta? Who is that?
Oh, fuck!
Is that Willie Smith? Yeah, that was Smitty. Man Jose.
Will Smith, hold the Chris Rock.
Will Smith, no, my wife doesn't cheat on me, but she does, Smith. My God. That was a great chance. He just missed wide, eh? Fuck, that wasn't perfect. The Man Jose product, 5th overall, I believe, or 4th overall. God damn, that would have been nice to have, especially just how the momentum is riding right now. And you would silence the crowd again, put Sweden on their fucking heels, maybe on their goddamn knees as Lane Hudson grabs the puck behind the net. Come on, Huddy. Let's go, fella. We need to get you going
Will Smith's wife will be coming on the show in the 3rd period, and she's going to be naked.
Oh, my God. Wayne Walsh tapping in from Newfoundland. Sorry, folks. I just got to take and acknowledge that quickly. Where are you at, Newfoundland, fella? Are you on George Street, and are you at Kelly's Bar? We had a training camp one year in Toronto that we were sent to Newfoundland. I think I was at Kelly's every goddamn day by noon. Probably why I didn't make the team that year. But anyways, folks, back to the game. Shots damn near even. 10-11, Bobby Gooch in favor of our Americans. But goddamn it, we are on our heels a little bit. Our North Carolina Tar Heels.
Yeah, I'm not liking the way this is looking, but there's a lot of game left. Yada.
A lot of game. Just got to get back to our game. Got to get back to North hockey. Got to get downhill with this thing because Sweden right now has all the momentum. They look pretty good. They're on the attack. You can tell the Americans are a little discombobulated in terms of where are they at in this game. It seems like Sweden has really, taken another level. So let's see if we can match it.
That kid should have shot that in the slot.
Go. But even our chances with our odd mans right now, I mean, this is a 1-on-3 coming in the zone. Like, let's get this thing going. Let's get our ground game. Let's not play in the high ice. Get that thing low. Get it below the goal line, boys. Right now, Sweden's just eating it up and getting it north.
Yeah, Sweden's kind of playing like a bunch of pussies.
Well, yeah, well, they're playing. They know how the Americans want to play. They want to play off the rush. They're making them, go 200 feet, and they're establishing a cycle game that we haven't really seen from the U.S. side this whole period.
Go.
But I mean, we need
to. Honestly, Sweden's getting through the neutral zone way too easily.
Oh wait, and that
we got to establish a forecheck here. We got to elbow somebody in the head. I mean, let's
Correctly
fucking go. Like, this is the United States.
come on, baby, come on.
Oh, Dwight Howard.
Oh my!
Oh,
This is the guy that wore the white suit at the draft. Remember him?
dang. No, I didn't know that.
Michigan State.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God.
Woo!
Oh my God, he turned on the Yamaha twin turbo engines and
Just
put it
like that. Wow.
right up the arch.
This is a crazy game right now. I mean, we have no
Look at that.
momentum.
Look at that rim job too.
That was a rim job that you see at the Sugar 44
Oh
Cabaret.
God.
My God, that was just she ate a stinky butthole with that thing.
Oh my God, what
Look
an
at the
absolute
flip play, too.
rim job.
Look at that slip too. Oh my God!
Up the middle, solves the riddle.
Right through the wickets. Open up the garage door. Yes, mom's not home, and yes, I'm bringing your ex-wife over because I'm going to take her to Pound Town. My God, what a play! Needed that. How are the Americans? They get 2 grade A chances. They're just kind of hanging on to this thing right now. But again, it doesn't matter how, Rob. It matters how many. We always say that. So what a rim job. What an execution from Isaac Howard, the kid out of Michigan State who wore a white suit to his draft. I believe he's a first-round pick, a late first-round pick.
Tampa, right?
Yes, just a sick little player with a lot of swag, and that is a big-time goal from a big-time player. So the Americans, wow, did we need
Love
that?
it. Needed
We were
that.
on our fucking heels. We had no answer, and all of a sudden we get 2 grade A's, and we bury one of them, both on semi-breakaways or virtually breakaways. That is unbelievable. We are at the 10-minute marker of the second frame right now, folks, halfway through this gold medal match. Unbelievable tuck right there by Isaac Howard. God damn it. That gets me horny. It makes me want to touch a sheet.
Honestly, that pass, that rim up the wall was. I'm not like. It was really good. That's what I.
Oh, I mean, it was, but the one thing, Rob, is why that rim works is because the big ice. You know what I mean? Because the D is usually on that dot, and it's so much more room. It's 7.5 more feet to get to that puck. And Howard, he was able to realize earlier than that defenseman and anticipate the rim, beat him off the check, corral that puck, and ultimately get in alone and tuck that thing home. Hey, how are you? Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel, baby. All righty, folks, we are at the second intermission, second commercial break over here, as they call it, an ice break in Sweden. I don't know what the fuck that is, but folks, get at us in the chat right now. I'll take a couple questions here. Swish, give us the top 3 nail guns in the National. I would say right now, a guy not playing because of a domestic violence case pending would be Milan Lucic. No doubt about it. He's the toughest guy pound for pound in the league. I would say number 2 would probably be Ryan Reeves. He is hurt as well. 3, Nick Delorier, absolute chin music. God, that guy is nails in Philly. Would love to have him on my team. 4, Curtis McDermott, who plays forward now for the Colorado Avalanche. He's a big dude. Actually, a guy I skated with the summer I lived in L.A. Fucking scary bastard on and off the ice. And then 5, I would probably have to say Tommy Wilson. That's just off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of other guys that are complete nail guns, but the league misses a guy like Zach Cassian, especially the way Cass played for damn near a decade. Talk about a guy that could throw left and right. I know we talk about Cass all the time on the show, but he was one of the scarier bastards. And I got to give love to a guy that's willing to fight anyone. He's fought Chara 4 times in his career. Is a guy like Patty Big Rig Maroon. He's a guy that, he's not probably at the top 5 level of fighters, but he's also a guy that's just right outside that and willing to fight anyone. So I got to give love to the Big Rig, 3-time Stanley Cup winner, back to back to back. What a fella that guy is. Straight out of St. Louis. Absolute chin music on that guy. He's a beauty and a sick set of paws. Grew up a roller hockey player. So Patty Big Rig, if you're listening, fella, we love you over here, fella.
I'm trying to fucking tweet. It's not letting me fuck.
I'll take this one. Swish to Court needs to be an all-star, right? Listen, he's had a great month, and he's been unbelievable. I think he's really revitalized that team in Seattle to really get them over the hump and be a legit contender as a wild card team coming down the stretch. Now, listen, one good month doesn't make a fucking career. So if he can keep doing this and keep going, I think some sort of award, he could get himself into Vezina, category. But right now, I don't know if he's an all-star. Now, that's no disrespect to Joey. He's playing unbelievable. He's gone through a lot in his career to get to where he is. I hope he keeps it going. I just don't know with the body of work of, more or less 6 weeks, they're going to give him the all-star nod. But if he keeps this up for the rest of the season, gets this team into playoffs, now, okay, maybe he could put himself into Vezina-like category, and be in consideration for that. But right now, I'm not sure if we can give him the all-star nod, even though he's been playing unbelievable for the last month, 6 weeks. So shout out to Joey Decord, had an unbelievable performance the other night, Winter Classic game. So fella, keep kicking. ASU product, low and slow.
Yeah, ASU alumni, baby. Be the tradition. Shout out to ASU hockey. Let's get another puck on net, dude. Let's just pepper them, dude. Let's Julius pepper these fuckers.
Yeah, let's get the Pepper Brooks going. Come on. Pucks at the net. I mean, honestly, Rob, aside from those 2 breakaways, USA hasn't done much this period. Let's be honest. We're kind of hanging on to this game. And if we actually keep this up and somehow sneak out, we'd steal this game. What a move that was. My God. Number 12 on Sweden with a little outside in dipsy-do. Wow, that was like Flash Gordon. Jesus Christ. Come on, boys. Tighten up here.
Yeah, they don't look great. Oh, thank God that was a bad pass.
Yeah, we're just kind of hanging on right now. It's just that's offside by a country mile.
Full
Don't
Chris
touch
Kreider.
that. Yeah, don't touch that thing. Come on, boys. We got to get this thing going. We need a little momentum. We can't just hang on and just hope, right? We got Sweden's coming down our necks. They're breathing on us like a girl at the club. You know what I mean? That just took a disco biscuit, and she's wondering where her phone is and where her mom is and her keys and her wallet. But, hey, we got to tell her we ain't doing this. Let's turn this thing around. Let's get this game going. Let's have something we can hang our hats on going into the third period because Bobby Gooch right now, this game, it's all Sweden.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the USA coach, you got to tell them, boys, we've played like absolute dog shit. Yes, we're up 2-1, but let's establish a forecheck. Let's establish our game. Let's dictate the game.
Come on.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's United States hockey. That's just USA hockey right there.
That was a great play. You get inside there, have a couple of checks. You make a nice slip play. That was a great chance. I don't know if that got on the goal or that was a little high and wide, but again, a great play. Finally, a little bit of penetration. It's like when you're trying to, break that virgin in, Rob. I just need a little penetration. I need to get this thing a little wet and ready because right now it's all dry and it's all on the outside.
Yeah, you don't want to go full noodle.
No, Andreas Noodle.
All right, chat. Not yet, but get the chat fired up. We're going to be paying attention to the chat at the break. USA's goalies look good. I like his angles. I like his confidence. He's looked good pretty far. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that tip. Other than that, he looks very composed, almost Carey Price-like, not meaning to reference a Canadian goalie, but he looks very just positionally sound, if you will, Swish.
Looks very calm. He looks collected, and that's what you want in your goaltender, especially in a game like this. You don't need him going steak and shaky, you know what I mean? It's just you have to be calm, composed. You have to show the team in front of you that you're going to make that first save, the second save, and also the timely save because it bleeds confidence into your group.
Yeah, let's go! I love that.
Wow.
I love that shot. Fuck it. It's an absolute butt tuck.
Pucks on net right along the river. All big goals are scored on the river. If you date back to the Sidney Crosby Vancouver Olympics, all big goals are always scored on the goddamn ice. And 2 of them, is that Howard again?
Yeah, it's Dwight Howard again.
Oh, my Howard.
Sweden is shaking in their boots. IKEA is filing for bankruptcy.
Oh, my knock-em boots. Wow, what a nice.
I love that.
Oh,
I love that.
Just throw it to the net. Throw it to the net. Why not? What does this hit? Doesn't matter.
Oh
right
my God.
Toe. Right off his Jonathan
Henrik
toe.
Lundqvist is livid right
Oh
now.
my
That just
God.
can't go in.
Right off the Adam foot. And again, Howard. What a selly. Oh, wipe me down, baby. Come on, let's go, boys. Wipe me down.
Shout out to
Wipe me
Webby.
down. Oh, that was Phil. Let's go. Needed that goal. Big time tuck. Howard, holy shit, he needs one more for the natural hat trick, and he might just do it. Americans are hanging on, but we're getting timely goals, Rob. And again, it's not how, it's how many. Oh, my God, David Carl, shout out to that half Windsor. That would be a full Windsor on the now with his tie. He looks crispy right. The Americans, woo, big-time goal. Now, okay, boys, let's get out of this period. Up 3-1. Let's keep on the attack, though. Let's not sit back.
Yeah, get another one. I just want to have – I want some insurance. I want some State Farm.
Yeah, you need a little State Farm, a little All-State. You are in good hands. And right now here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale, live from the couch, the boys are giving you a World Junior Edition as we get to our final commercial break of the second frame. Bobby Gooch, get at us in the chat. Where are the people tapping in? What questions do you have for the fellas playing on a back-to-back for you, the people?
Robbie Gucci and Jewishy, I don't know, should be on TSN instead of Gord Miller. Get us on TSN, get us on TNT. I'm hearing from sources that we might be appearing on TNT. Who knows? Where's the Wet Jeans episode? It's late because of the holiday. Thoughts on three boys from South Florida tearing it up in Sweden for the red, white, and blue? Yeah, it's actually incredible, the diversity on the rosters now. It's not just Minnesota, Massachusetts. We got Florida, we got Texas, we got California. It's really cool to see.
If you can play, you can play, baby.
Yeah, Michigan State Spartans carrying the country.
Yep, we love to see it. Sparty on, baby. They're finally back. They're finally relevant again, so that's huge.
Just threw my IKEA dresser out of my 4-story walk. I love the shot of the crowd right there, and they have their hands in there.
That's sneaky funny because IKEA is a Swedish company, so I like that. He just threw everything Swedish in his apartment, his 1-story, 4-story apartment, right out the goddamn balcony. Take care of it, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that we can deflate these clowns. I mean, Sweden's not like us. We've had to fight wars. We've been through adversity. We basically have the globe in our hands as a country, non-political, but Sweden has never really had to battle through adversity, so I like our chances here if we get another one. If it's 4-1, I'm going to say this game is over. 3-1, not convinced yet. Well, let's take out an insurance policy and get 4. Why the fuck not? How the hell are you?
I absolutely agree, Bobby Gooch, and he couldn't have said it any better. Again, pucks on net. Let's weather the storm. We haven't had our best. I mean, if we're being honest, Sweden has had more of the action. They've controlled more of the play, and especially in this second period, going downhill on the attack. But the Americans, our boys, the timely goals. Isaac Howard, back-to-back
No
goals.
relation to Dwight.
No relation to Dwight. I mean, it's just crazy to see that. What a job he's done to will this team, to get them in a position where they're up 3-1 and hopefully can be up 2 goals heading to the third as we have another little look here.
And you could tell that Swedish girls in the crowd right now, they're kind of thinking, should I whack an American tonight? They might win this game.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely thinking that. They got the Hinge app downloaded. They may be using Raya, maybe Tinder. I know Tinder's big in the Scandic region, so they're definitely trying to match a couple of guys in the American team because they know they want a couple Swedish meatballs right on their mitt, licking them from the boys of the red, white, and blue.
Welcome into Hockey Night in Scottsdale. There is 4:06 remaining in the second period. Potentially an odd-man rush. Nope.
Jimmy Snuggerford, haven't noticed him a ton this game, but again, let's get her going here, fellas. Let's keep playing our game. Maybe in this next period, we can kind of just get more on the attack. Who's massaging this thing?
Who's wheeling right now? Just wheeling like a fucking
my Swedish massage.
freshly divorced 29-year-old.
Jesus Christ. Shout out to all the 29-year-olds that have been divorced. We're feeling for
I know a couple already.
I know a few. Oh, yeah. What a hit. Now, that's one they could have called.
That's a fucking
5 minutes.
You'll love that, though.
You'll
Fuck you, bitch.
That's a great hit. Put him his chin right on the ice. What a hit there. I forget who it was.
He shouldn't have been standing there.
No, but, I mean, you're going to try to toe drag us. We're going to fucking put you down for the count, baby. So I love that hit. I'm glad the referees let him play because you never know with the International Federation how they ref these fucking games. So great no call there. Put them away. Put the whistles away. And put the chins on the ice. Let's fucking go, USA. Let's ride, baby.
Don't let your chin hang in the wind. I mean, this is the stand your ground law right now. You shouldn't have been standing there.
Doesn't everybody know that, Gucci? Rule number 468, never leave your chin exposed. Always keep your chin tucked. Folks, if you're listening.
That's a hook, too, by the way. And what the fuck is going on in the corner?
Always keep your chin tucked. Folks, if you're listening, there's one thing you can take away from this. Have an Irish coffee every 30 minutes on a Friday and always keep your chin tucked.
I want to see the hit again. I mean, that's an awesome hit.
Oh,
that's a fucking clean hit.
That was a great hit.
I love that. I am rock hard right now.
Man, that was a great
What
hit.
a fucking hit by McGroarty.
Oh my McGruber, what a hit.
I think he's a Winnipeg draft pick.
But you never, I mean, that's the risky way. That's hockey, baby. You never toe drag to the middle without looking. You never know who's going to be on the tracks. Get off the tracks, fella. What the
fuck are they reviewing?
What are they reviewing here? What's going on?
What the fuck are they doing?
You know they're going to put USA on the penalty kill here.
100%.
You know they are. You know they're calling some on the U.S. Otherwise, there would have been a fucking this whole melee delay. You know they're calling something. Somehow USA is going to be down 4-3. I hope not. Whatever happened in the corner over there, let's figure it out. I mean, it just looked like a late night jiu-jitsu. It looked like they were just wrestling. What was going on? It looked like Monday Night Raw in the corner. they really going to call this? They're not going to call this. Are they the hit?
Dude, that's a fucking clean hit. What are we doing?
I don't think they're looking at that. I think they're looking at what was going on in the corner just after that when the U.S. got in the zone. So what are we doing? We're skating 5 aside? No? Okay, yeah, it shouldn't be anything. What are you talking about?
These guys are such pussies,
Oh,
dude.
they're so soft. What are you mad about a hit where a guy made a
It's fucking hockey, you coward.
He made a toe drag to the middle of the ice, Rob. He didn't even expect any repercussions. Like, you got to have your fucking head on swivel. Come on, buddy. Reuter McGordy. Where does that kid play?
So we are back.
I was going to say, if they called that, that would have been absolute vanilla softer, straight out of the DQ fucking machine. I mean, come on. This is hockey. I was actually surprised, Rob, that they didn't call anything, though. Just how soft the IAHF refs this shit. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised to see no call, obviously being a hometown kid and a Patriot myself, but great hit there by Reuter. Fella, keep chucking and ducking. And hey, Sweden, keep your fucking chin tucked.
Yeah, keep your chin up, you loser.
Yeah, seriously, what are you doing having your chin that exposed? You know you have to keep it tucked. Like, whether you're out at the bar, you're on the ice, you're at Chili's on a Thursday, always keep your chin tucked. Folks, if you're following along right now at Hockey Night in Scottsdale, 2:30 remaining in the second frame. Again, load up the questions. We'll get at you in the chat. Oh, come on. Oh, great glove save there. Wow, what a glove save by the Swedish netminder on Rinzel.
I actually got mad that they were
Minnesota.
reviewing that. I actually got mad that they were complaining about that. Like, I'm fucking livid right now.
Yeah, that was bullshit. But this is a great little play here at the line there. And Rinzel, I believe his name is, he gets this puck. He's a 25th overall draft pick. I think he played in Waterloo last year. Oh, is that what they were? Okay, they were reviewing the high stick. They weren't reviewing the actual hit from Reuter. But a great little save there from the Swedish netminder. I mean, Rinzel takes that puck, goes downhill with it, fires a glove side. Big defenseman out of, I believe, Minnesota, Chaska, Minnesota, plays at the University of Minnesota, spent time with the Waterloo Blackhawks. My buddy there, Bryn Chiswick, shout out to Chizzy, is the GM of the Waterloo Blackhawks. So he saw him firsthand, would tell me how good this kid was. Very big, skilled D-man that's still grown into his body. So shout out to the University of Minnesota, even though I don't like them. I am a North Dakota Fighting Sioux over here, folks. That's what we do. If you're following along right now, 1:57 remaining in the second frame as the Americans are up 3-1. 2 massive goals from Michigan State Spartans forward Isaac Howard, the same kid that's drafted by the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first round and wore a white suit to the draft because he's just got that flash to him, baby. I love guys that just have swag and are not afraid to show it. Bring a little NBA character to the fucking game. So Isaac Howard getting it done on the big stage. That takes a big set of moose knuckles to stack up for your country and tuck two, and ultimately will this team to hopefully a gold medal just over 20 minutes away, Bobby Gooch.
Now let's get out of this period. Don't do anything fucking stupid. Keep it deep. Keep it congested in the middle of the ice.
Yes.
Rub them out like a massage power like that. Pick up this puck. Be safe. Get it down the wall. Just like that. Yup. Here we go. Just got to get out of this period. Do not go into the third 3-2. I'm going to be fucking pissed. My blood pressure is already through the roof. This is such bullshit. You fucking knew this shit was coming, too. These fucking cowards.
Oh, yeah.
These fucking anti-Semites.
I mean,
it has nothing to do with anything. What the fuck?
Whether you like it or not,
It's such bullshit.
it's always just – they're going to even it up. It's just how the European hockey is reffed, and this is not a Lenny bias on European hockey or European refs. I've just played on both sides of the pond, and speaking from experience, they're always going to call – I mean, that's probably a penalty.
Yeah, that's probably
a penalty, but I think there's always just a little bit of bias, Rob, in terms of the Americans. I don't think a lot of people like the U.S. It's just the prejudice I think people and Europeans have against U.S., and maybe USA dishes it out a little bit the other way. But, hey, we got nothing against the Swedish people. They got good chins. They got great broads. I love Stockholm. I love Gothenburg. So that, at the end of the day, though, I think is a penalty, even though as much as I don't want it to be, Bobby, it's just that I think you got to call. That's a stick infraction. And Sweden goes to the power play here, Rob. And this is a massive kill for the Americans. A team, again, that's had some timely scoring, but I don't think it's really controlled the play.
Let's get a shorty. Why not?
Don't hang that loose, though, like that. Don't get these boys going down 4-on-3. Okay, good job getting back there. Attaboy. Oh, no. Why did he shoot that? Why did he cock that?
I don't know. He
He
should have definitely
He
shot
He
that.
could have tickled the ceiling in the middle of the slot right around the hash marks. I mean, that would have been an unbelievable chance to maybe get one there for Sweden. But glad he didn't shoot that, being a biased fan over here. Great block in front. Come on, boys. We need 8 seconds. Get out of this period. Get out of this period.
Motherfucker, dude. God damn it. Fuck. You fucking fuck. Fuck you, you fucking loser. That coach is such a pedophile. You see that smirk? Oh,
You knew it was coming. I don't think the game and the ball doesn't lie, Rob. It's a former basketball association player, Rasheed Wallace. The ball don't lie. I don't know if the Americans deserve to be up 3-1, and they get this shot through. Great shot, seeing eye shot, low to high, over to the 1T, find the one-timer. That's all it's about on the power play, and it gets deflected, I think, off the Americans' pant there, maybe in front by 71. I think it hits a little something, changes directions, just a slight tish. Ultimately beats our netminder upstairs a little bit above the glove. And I don't know. They scored there, Rob. I still think we're in a good spot. We're up 3-2 on the road. We're playing against a whole goddamn country of Sweden. It sucks that it goes that way and it's a dagger at the end of the period. But, hey, you know this game wasn't going to be easy to win. And we got 20 minutes to win a medal.
fuck, dude. It just killed me. 5 seconds to go in the period. 4 seconds. Like, I wish we got out of that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just don't think how the game was going, Sweden was probably going to get one. And I think we're lucky to be up a goal, just all things considered. And I think we got to stay positive with this thing because that is the only way USA is going to bring this fucking gold medal back stateside. So we got a great game here, folks. Second intermission. Get at us in the chat. Again, playing on a back-to-back. Bobby Gucci going to clear some cap space right now. Jay Swish taking over. Shout out to our boy Jason Demirs in the studio right now. He's been giving the guys lots of love in terms of just being in Hockey Night in Scottsdale, giving us love, whatever we're doing. We've been on the glass at Mullet Arena with wigs on. Bobby Gucci had a full suit and a helmet. So look for our game film actually to be released, a 2-part series from Mullet Arena. If you haven't seen it, folks, go check out our Instagrams at Robbie W. Gucci, at J Schmaltz 24. And actually the Coyotes Instagram put out the video of us mic'd up on the glass. It's a series we're doing with the Coyotes. It's pretty funny, I think. So go check that out if you haven't yet. But again, our second part of that series will be released, I think, on this coming Wednesday. So be on the look for that. It's pretty good. It's entertaining. Trying to grow the game any way we can over here, Bobby Gooch.
Is Rob making a salary dump? No, it's just getting a water. My mouth is dry. Swiss, did you ever get to have a couple at Brick Street after games at Miami, Ohio?
You know what? At North Dakota, we were fortunate. We would take charter birds everywhere, so we'd always get out of there early after Saturday night wins. But, fella, I got to be honest, I stopped there on Thursday before a game once just to see the trim. I mean, they call that place the Brotherhood. It should be the Sisterhood or the Trimwood because holy jumping for a place, Oxford, Ohio, kind of in the middle of nowhere. The girls there, Rob, second to none. And I would say top 5 in the country in terms of just birds walking around that campus. It was truly unbelievable.
At Miami of Ohio?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
It was
wow.
insane. It was insane. They just wanted to make you whack everything in sight.
Well, fellas, are we having a few after the Ranger game in New York City? We're going to be going live show in New York City, January 26th, 4:30 at the Canuck in New York City. We are then going to the Ranger game, and then we're going back to the Canuck after the game as well. So the answer is yes.
The old day-night doubleheader like you read about, my friend.
Where's Biz? Tweet at Biz and ask him why is he not on the Hockey Night Scottsdale panel right now. We don't know where he is. Tweet at him. I was seconds away from fighting a dude in a Jeff Gordon hat last night. Fuck bars in Florida, man. What a nail gun. I have a story about Jeff Gordon.
Jimmy Radley.
So
Jimmy Fertile.
I was working as a flower delivery guy, and a lot of people say that's gay. But in my opinion, if I was giving another man fellatio while I was doing it, that would be gay. But I was delivering flowers, and Jeff Gordon ordered. And I went to his house, and
Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon, his smoke show wife that definitely wanted me. Like, you should have seen. She was like,
She actually hot. Really?
Absolute, like, just a rocket, like a class A rocket. Like,
Class A scum.
yeah, she was just I had a boner. So anyway, usually when I deliver flowers, you go to the door and you give them the flowers or whatever the fuck the plant they ordered or whatever.
Yeah.
And they tip you. They made me go in the house, bring it in the house, place it for them. And Jeff Gordon didn't give me a tip.
No.
What a scumbag. Yeah.
It's like a straight out of a Tiger Woods playbook, not giving the Perkins waitress a tip, just giving her an absolute rub down later.
Full Woods. I'll show up the Canucks. Yeah, you got an RSVP. I think we're sold out, but like we're gonna try to get a couple more tickets available.
We want to pack that thing to the goddamn brim.
Yeah, try to come anyway. Little trip over from Hoboken. Make sure that you can get in, dude, because we are sold out in New York City for Hockey Night and Scottsdale show.
Yes, we are.
If we do have more tickets available, we will put them on. Let's dial that in this week and just make sure let's see if we can get a couple. Have been grinding, Heat Daddy. Arms are looking juiced. I think that's just the camera. I am very weak.
Yeah, maybe a couple push-up pyramids before the bar, though. No, getting the veins popping. What's popping, like Jackie Harlow?
Yeah, I think it's just because I'm upset about that last goal. Got to settle down here at the intermission, fellas. We know it's going to get hectic. We got to find a way. That is the American spirit. I absolutely
love that, Pezzy, fella. That's great advice, and we got to keep this thing positive in terms of where we're going with this thing. We got 20 minutes to win a goddamn gold medal. Do it for the country. Do it for the troops. Do it for Johnny Sins. Do it for Joey Chestnut. Do it for all the American fucking war heroes. Shout out to John McCain, prisoner of war. Good chin through both. We got Finn 9191, Jamal Mayers or Jen Botterill. I love that hot topic debate. I am team Jammer. Buy you a drink or a condo. I just think the way that Jammer was able to stay calm and articulate his points. And at the end of the day, you're playing hockey, man. It's a rough game. Hartman, even today, came out and said there was an article with Michael Russo, who is their beat writer with the Minnesota Wild, said he actually never told Perfetti that he did it on purpose. And the game film of the hot mic that the Minnesota Wild received actually confirmed that.
No way.
Yeah, he just said he said I didn't try to do. He's like, did you do that on purpose? I guess Perfetti was trying to bait him in all game to get him because he knew he was on the mic. And Hartman knew he was mic'd up because in the NHL, they always put on the board before the game who was mic'd up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he knew who was mic'd up on the other side, and he said that Perfetti was trying to bait him in to basically have him say he did that on purpose. And Hartman finally looked at him he's like, buddy, I know you're mic'd up. He's like, I'm not going to tell you if I did it. He's like, I think his quote was, I'm going to tell you right now that I'm not going to tell you that I did it on purpose or not. And Perfetti translated that to he did it on purpose and told him he did it on purpose.
What a coward.
So it's such a phantom play. And I love Hartman, who's like, I'm not going to fucking apologize to this kid either.
Yeah, fuck him.
So I am team Jamal Mayers. At the end of the day, that shit in hockey happens all the time where the guy elbows a guy in the face on purpose, sticks him, tucks his chin, high stick, gets him with a late hit. I mean, you're playing hockey, man. It's a criminal sport. It's a game of intimidation. It's a big game built on intimidation and fear. And whether you like it or not, it'll always be that way. And Jammer was a guy that played the game very hard, almost 1,000 games, if not 1,000 games. So he knows he's a tough guy, and that's how every hockey player that's ever played kind of thinks. So I'm Jammer.
I'm showing up to the Nuck and did not RSVP. Dude, you might not get in, dude. There's nothing we can do about it. It's kind of a small venue, so
we're going to try to get more tickets, but we can't guarantee that, Bobby Gooch.
Yeah, and we're literally at capacity too. So there's nothing we could do. I would hate for people not to get in, but I don't know what to tell you. But I mean, I hope you do. I hope you fucking shatter the windows and climb through. Let's get going, chat. Where are we checking in from? What's up, fellas? What's up, Parks and Recs? Even though that says Parker CS.
Do we have anything up there that we missed?
We have a lot of shit we missed.
Okay.
Is there anything that you're seeing in their defense that allows you guys to have those stretch passes?
Yeah, I thought we caught them a couple times where they kind of, cheating for offense.
Worst city in the AHL, you answered that, right?
Worst city in the jungle. It's no longer a jungle city. I think it would have to be Stockton, California, or Binghamton, New York. Both are not jungle cities anymore. I would say right now in the current jungle, the worst city, Rockford, Illinois is up there, but it's close to Chicago or Madison, Wisconsin at least. It just gets really dark and gray in upstate New York. Albany was always a shit.
Albany sucks.
There's actually a lot of good jungle cities now. So I would say probably cities like Rockford ain't perfect. Some of those upstate New York cities aren't great, but the jungle has been a lot better ever since expanding to California. So the boys are doing a good job. My favorite jungle city, Austin, Texas, San Diego. So those are some of the few good ones. But at the end of the day, Rob, as you know, the jungle's a jungle, baby.
Yep. Upstate New York stinks. As somebody with racist cousins, how do you deal with your racist cousins or family? Well, if you can't beat them, join them. So I would just recommend to you just also be racist. Just go around saying slurs. Like I said, you might as well join the party.
Yep, why not?
Tapping in from Epstein Island. That's interesting. I heard the real estate there has gone down in value. I'm not sure why. Double rum and diet.
Double rum and Ferta or vodka Red Bull. Double rum and Ferta is nails, but I think you need an upper, Rob, if you're being me. I think you need that vodka and you need a little juice. Red Bull, give you some goddamn wings and just fly. Give me the Beat Boys and free my soul, baby.
Oh, hell fucking yeah. Made to Friday with World Juniors, not making it to Saturday. Yeah, it's a great day today, man. It's Friday, World Juniors, midday.
Yep.
Fucking rights.
Nothing better than a midday touch.
Oh, dude. I might go back to cheesecake after this. I'm not even kidding. I have to eat. So
you get that early day tuck, you get that notch. Okay, this could be a day-night doubleheader. We could be going back to the ball diamond later tonight, but you get that early day touch. There's nothing better.
It really just sets the tone. Jake Schmaltz or Cole Spicer? I think we know the answer to
Jakey
this.
Schmaltz, and I think Cole Spicer might be academically ineligible. We wish him the best in all seriousness. I think he's heading back to the Youngstown Phantoms of the USHL. So hopefully that kid's all right. Doing well mentally, but Duluth, not exactly Harvard of the West.
Canada lacked passion this year. Tough to see. I actually didn't catch them too much. What do you think about that?
I mean, listen, they're going to have one of those years. It's a tough tournament. It's tough when it's just one and done, Rob. Not much. I mean, a lot cannot go your way. You can be stacked against the chips. So I just think that's a tough shake for Canada. They'll be all right. I don't know if it was passion related. I can't speak because I wasn't watching a ton of the games. So you probably know better than me, Crypto. But yeah, tough go for them. The fan base, the whole country, they always rally around the World Juniors. So tough to see them go, but love to watch them leave. I believe that is a Bobby Bracken song. So how you doing, USA?
So they're going to On Deck, the online lender that makes it easy.
Second best sport to watch live. I'm going to throw a curveball, dude. I went to a UFC event. Yep. Unbelievable. Just you gain a whole new respect when you see those guys fight. Not only just watching them fight, hearing the fight. When you hear the sounds of their fucking hands and feet, the kicks, it's like, holy fucking shit. Yeah. I love watching the UFC live. I love the UFC, actually. Shout out to Dana White.
Dana Furlong. I need to get to a UFC match. You know what's a sneaky fun sport to watch, and especially at a court like Arthur Ashe, is a high intensity, high stakes tennis match.
Oh yeah, I went to the U.S. Open 2 years ago.
Those guys duking it out one-on-one is unbelievable, especially like a 3 to 4 hour match. It's crazy. Those guys go so hard.
It's so sick, and even the women. I went to the U.S. Open women's semifinals. Sabalenka was playing. Ons Jabeur was playing. Like that's a great call. Tennis is awesome live. Tennis is awesome in general. If anyone wants to play me in Arizona, I will play you. I'm actually sneaky good. I might be on tour next year. But, yeah, that's a good one.
Is Gabe low and slow Perot the steal the draft? I mean, he's looking that way. I believe he was the 23rd overall pick a couple of years ago. Obviously, you never really know how these guys are going to do until they get to the National League, Rob. You can play well in college. You can play well in the Ontario Hockey League, some of these junior leagues, even the AHL. But until you get to the NHL, you get around National League players, no one truly knows how they're going to do. Obviously, I think he's going to be a great player, but there's a lot that still has to go in your favor. I like his game. I've watched him a little bit this tournament. He's obviously a great player at BC. So, yeah, I think in terms of what he's done production-wise to this point, you like to think he'd be an unbelievable NHLer. You just truly never know.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience.
Very well.
Hashtag the more you know. Also,
Phoenix Country Club hosts a small professional tennis tournament in February. Check it out. I will. Rob, let's hit the Cheesecake Factory after a round of tennis. That sounds like a hell of a Saturday. Will the Leafs ever win a cup? I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say they do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think over time, especially if they can get a guy like Willie Stiles, Nylander locked up, they get a couple defensemen, maybe a goalie, and who knows, maybe even 34 could just rally the troops and score like 3 goals a game and get it done. But yeah, I think they will get it done in this Austin Matthews, Mitchie Marner, 34 with Stiles, all these guys. I think they will get it done. It's just only a matter of time. So we'll see, but I don't know about this year.
for Team Sweden, what are the keys to this final frame?
Swift, is that a Tigers hat? No, this is actually a Butter golf hat. It's the cryptic B. It's kind of a spin-off of the Detroit Tigers D. It's a little bit different, but this is a Butter golf hat. So shout out to butter.golf. I know the guy there. Good dude. Decent skunk.
Yep, this episode is brought to you by butter.golf, folks.
Giving him chances, especially on the power play.
What else we got here? Folks, we got a couple minutes before we go back to our coverage of the Final Frame, live from the couch here in North Scottsdale, the World Junior Gold Medal game featuring the United States leading Sweden right now, 3-2. Isaac Howard from the Michigan State Spartans has 2 goals. White suit, how you doing? Tampa Bay draft pick a few years back. So great little matchup live from Gothenburg, Sweden, but the boys bringing it to you live and dirty over here in Scottsdale. Folks, get at us in the chat. A couple more questions before we go to the Final Frame. Again, we always take questions around the 13-minute marker when the first commercial break of the period begins. So a couple more minutes. Get at us in the chat. Let's go, baby. USA all the way. Come on. Do it for the fellas. Do it for the country. Put the goddamn country on your back and bring this fucking gold medal home, boys. Focus the fuck up. They're showing the locker room now. Come on. Get those sticks taped. Get the BioSteel in you. Get the Gatorade. Whatever you need. Come on. Maybe a bump. Maybe a sniffer. Let's fucking rock.
Was delicious and packed with vitamins.
Honestly, no, because I really want -1.5 to hit. If 1.5 hits, I might put my ass cheeks on the camera lens. So if that -1.5 hits, we might have a couple cheeks on the screen. Best Avicii song. There's too many to name, but honestly, I don't even RIP to the GOAT. But I don't even want to name them right now because I'm so USA. I'm so dialed into just like America right now that I don't even want to give.
Waiting for Love is such a banger, but yes. Yeah. I mean, they're all bangers.
Insider Power Ranking coming soon. Yes, I was actually going to write them last night, and I forgot. Tapping in from Stephen Hawking's basement. Stephen Hawking apparently went to Epstein Island. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if he loved little rub, little tug. I don't know if it works down there, but...
Right. Full rub, full tug. He got the full experience of the island. So shout out to Stephen Hawkins. What a guy.
Well, the Prize Picks entry hit tonight. I hope so. If we win $10,000 each, that would be absolutely. Oh, by the way, he said log in or log out or download the app again, but it should be working. I know it's a lot of work.
Okay, I'll try right now.
Wow, I'm really nervous for this Final Frame. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, little shaky McCoy.
I would love for the United States to come out and just fucking score a goal. I don't want it to be close at all. Believe it or not, people on Twitter are crying about that hit, which actually obviously is very believable. Twitter is a cesspool, but saying that is a dirty hit is absolutely insane. And apparently TSN called it interference.
Really?
What the fuck is wrong with TSN, dude? Why would you tune into TSN? Tune into Hockey Night in Scottsdale. He has the puck. He shoots. That's as clean as clean gets.
Yeah, I mean, that's clean. That's chin to the ice. Don't toe drag in the middle of the ice, fella. You know what's going to happen.
Come to Ottawa for next year's World Junior. Yeah, possibly. It's definitely a possibility. 100%. That'd be awesome. Hockey Twitter is so soft. Yeah, for some reason the NHL caters to like these. Dude, I don't even want to say it, or I'm just gonna get canceled. Stephen Hawking always kept his chin tucked. You have to respect it. That's funny. You should definitely tweet that. Bills versus Fins Sunday night. Wow, what a game. How calibrated should I get for the Bills win? Get calibrated anyway. Win or lose, hit the booze. You know the drill.
Okay, so
why do Euro kids have brutal celebrations? It's actually pretty true. I never thought about that.
They're always so brutal because they go so hot and horny and they want to do like 9 cellies in one, and they act like a soccer player. You know, that's just kind of the culture.
Or is UND in Alaska today?
No, they're
at home.
Yeah, they're at home.
Yeah, I would take UND -1.5 for sure.
I'm trying to sign into this shit.
All right, we're getting going.
What do I have to have this in? Can I do it after the game?
You need it to be, yeah, you can do it after the game. You do it whenever you want. Might be controversial. That's it. Funny ass tweet. You should definitely tweet that. Let me just check when those games starts. Oh yeah, you can do it after the game source. They don't start till 5. All right, I'm gonna take a break real quick. I'm gonna get the links back out for the third. 1 second, folks.
Selfish shot mentality, which they've had for the last 4 games. I have found they've left great A's on the table. They've also had a couple of great A's where they missed it completely. So it's incumbent upon them to be a little bit more determined and direct.
Alrighty, folks, we are back for the third period right now. Low and slow over here at Hockey Night Scottsdale brought to you always by Bobby Gucci and Jay Swish, bringing you live coverage of an emergency stream for the gold medal at the World Juniors, live from Gothenburg, Sweden. But if you're joining us, we are on the couch, as always, over here in North Scottsdale. 3-2, the Americans lead Sweden. Fucking everything on the line, boys. Let's keep our chins tucked. Let's keep throwing. No stupid penalties. Play a simple game. But again, at the same time, we need to stay on the attack because Sweden is just not going to bend over and give us this game. We got to go steal their ponies. We got to steal their broads. We got to drink their beers and fuck their chicks all at the same time. So come on, boys. 20 minutes for the goddamn country. Do it for the American heroes like Johnny Sins, like Joey Chestnut, like all these people that have come before us. Come on, baby. Let's ride. Let's die out here tonight, and let's fucking get this gold medal done. Stay on the attack. Stay on the dogs, baby. Keep that fucking pedal down. Folks, get at us in the chat as well. You know we always take questions at the first. Oh, my God, that was a nice play in front there to clear a potential scoring chance away in a backdoor play. Come on, USA. Come on, boys. We got to weather the storm, and we got to get on the attack. It's not going to be easy. They're not going to give us this game. You got to know that. You got to know you got to go out and win it. Even though you're up 1-0, you got to fucking come out here and take this goddamn game away from a whole country, Bob.
Yeah, they're not going to give you this game. It's like going out to the bar and running into a Hispanic chick with a big front porch and a decent-sized back porch. She's not just going to give it to you, Swish. You got to get in the trenches. You got to earn it. You got to do what it takes consensually to get in there. And that's what the United States have to do right now in the third period in the final frame here.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, man, the goalie's been dialed in all day for the United States. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but shoot that. Oh, let's go.
Here we go, baby.
What an absolute bomb. Are you serious? Are you serious? It's madness, baby. He can't be serious.
Another timely goal. I was tweeting, so I missed it. But holy shit, number 28. That is a big goal. That might be the biggest goal of your life, brother. Oh, my God. Face-off win. Oh, open it up, too. The old Cam Newton, the old Fig Newton Selly. I'm going to open up my chest. You're going to see my nipple.
Stuck on my nipple.
And I probably don't have any chest hair because I'm 19 years old, but it starts with a face-off win. It starts with Will Smith corralling that puck and over to his weak side defenseman, a shot that goes through that first layer of traffic, Bobby Gooch, ultimately beats the goalie right under the chicken wing. Shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings chicken wings, and shout out to Show Your Nipples.
Are you serious? That's
My
exactly
God.
what let's go 3-2.
Come on, boys. Keep it pedal down. That was an absolute Chelsea dagger of a goal. Let's fucking go. But what a play off the face-off. That's attention to detail, Bobby. And it all starts with a low to high, nice little play. Cross team, get that shot through. Chicken wing, how you doing? How's your mom? And these are my Swedish meatballs for my nipples because I'm hot and I'm horny and I'm here to bang your broads in Gothenburg tonight with a fucking gold medal around my neck.
Listen, my pee already stung today when I was emptying some cap space in Cheesecake Factory. That's a Kim Jong clap bomb that'll make my pee sting even more, and I'm okay with that, Swish. What a shot.
Yeah, you're going to need a Z-pack.
What a save. What a save again.
Square to the puck. You're going to need a Z-pack after that one, Bobby Gooch, because that thing's going to be stinging all night long, whether you're at fucking Boondocks, Hot Chick, wherever you're going tonight. That thing is stinging coming out of there. Holy fuck, I'm fired up. Let's go, fellas. What a goal. You needed it. And another just timely goal, Bobby. I mean, come on. Really, we just needed that. It's two break.
Needed it.
It's two Isaac Howard goals, and then something like that where it's just a puck on net. It's an innocent play, but again, it's able to find the wickets. Fucking rights, USA. Come on, boys. Let's stay on the attack. It is a massive goal to put a nation on their heels and on their back. It's like when you lay a broad down just for some missionary. It's time to pound. It's time to pound.
Yep. It's like when you're sideways 69ing at 3 a.m. You just have to get dirty sometimes, and that's what the United States has to do right now. Play the right way. Everybody, pucks, keep them to the outside. Keep them out.
Yes. Keep them above. Stay above the puck. Stay between your man and the net. I know it sounds simple, but it's all those little details right now. Is stay close to your guy, especially on Olympic.
Stay close to men.
Stay close to men. Bang your dudes. And again, separate the man from the puck. Stay inside the dots even. Just keep it on the outside. From you to your guy, you should be in front of him and the net. So I know that sounds easy from the goddamn couch, but it's so true, especially when you're playing on the bigger ice, because it should and will be a lot harder for Sweden to get to the net if you play a nice system.
Yeah, and you know what I'm afraid of, Swish? I'm afraid that we're going to have a shitty goal coming because not only do they want to bring the white man down, they're trying to bring our goddamn country down. United States needs to be not play cautious, but they need to be careful because you know these Swedish IKEA fucks, with all due respect, are going to call something soft. I know it's coming. Let's hope it doesn't, though.
Yeah, you never know. And like you said, I think as a human, and especially a European ref, now I'm not being prejudiced or whatever.
We're not trying to be racist here.
No, we're not being racist, but we think and we know a lot of different things. I'm not saying we know everything, but I just think right now, if they're refs, subconsciously, they're probably looking for a penalty on the USA to get the home team back in the mix. So, boys, keep your sticks on the ice, keep your chins tucked. We don't need any big hits right now, honestly.
No.
Just keep your man from you in the net, and that's simple, and just stay on the attack. Make these guys go 200 feet. Make them get inside the dots. Make life miserable for these Swedes, and ultimately, we're going to walk away what we came to this country to do 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I love that shot right there, that bad angle shot, just to, like, keep the goalie on his toes and get him nervous because, you know, in his head, he's like, I can't let shit in. Nope. Pepper him.
Yep.
Julius, pepper him. Full wedge salad chopped. Keep going. Wow. What a save.
Yeah, full Scott Wedgwood, full Pepperdine University. Just throw everything in the cage, but don't take any bad angle shots at the same time. Don't miss the net high and wide. Don't send them out for an own breakout. Get that thing below the goal line and then go to work.
And make him question himself. Make the goal. You know the goalie's in his head right now. Make him question himself.
Absolutely. And folks, we have over 300 people in here right now. We love to see that. Get at us in the chat. We have about 2 minutes before we're going to go to our first intermission or commercial break of the third period. So right around 13 minutes is usually the first ice break. They're calling it commercial break. So get at us in the chat. Ask us anything. Right now, the Americans up 4-2 on Sweden. You love to see it. That was a great timely goal off an offensive zone win. Low to high over to the weak side D. One-timer, bang, bang, shrimp over at PF Chang's. And they just showed a nice little piece of Swedish trim in the stands. My God, it would be nice to be in Gothenburg tonight with the U.S. passport.
I would love to ask that girl to get a coffee one day.
A nice Paul coffee.
Just a coffee. Yeah. And I don't even want to, you're too hot. I don't want to come near you. I would just like to talk about life, talk about what's going on in the Gaza Strip, and then we could separate our ways. But that woman was very nice to look at.
She could have her Beats by Dre's on, and you could just look at her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't even need to get the fondue kit out. We can just sit here and we can just be good Samaritans.
We can just be friends.
And we can just talk it out. And I just want to take a picture of you so I can maybe tug later. You know?
Oh, here we go.
All rub, no tug over here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Folks, back to the game right now. We are at the third period, 14:50 marker if you're following along. Right now, the Americans leading 4-2, taking the Screws to Sweden, the home nation, playing for a gold medal in Gothenburg, Sweden. Henrik Lundqvist, Joel Lundqvist, his twin brother, both in the stands. They are both silenced right now because the Americans, with a lot of timely scoring, don't call that. In Sweden, they look a little flustered, obviously, as they should be. Right now, as the Americans, Bobby, we just got to keep playing the way they are. I mean, they're looking pretty good. They look solid through the neutral zone. They're protecting the house, and ultimately they're getting the puck in the offensive zone and driving the puck below the goal line. Make Sweden go 200 feet. I know that sounds stupid, but the more you can deposit the puck, get behind their D, establish a ground game, and when Sweden doesn't have the puck, well, that just kills time off the clock. And like I said, let's stay on the attack.
Yeah, I think they're playing Avicii right now, which makes me really nervous. I don't want this arena or team getting any sort of momentum. I wish somebody can hijack the off score and maybe put on some Randy Hauser or some Luke Combs to get our boys going. Maybe some Talladega.
Randy Hauser, let me show you how country feels.
Yep.
That's such a sneaky song to wheel to.
Come on, baby, let me show you. No, your mouse and by my side. Good save.
Great save, but again, just keeping him to the outside. That shot came outside the dots. As long as our netminder can make that first save like he does, he smothers that thing like a fucking biscuit at Denny's. You know, smother that thing in gravy. The old all-American breakfast over there at Denny's. The tremendous 12, I believe they call it. Just smother that thing like a biscuit and gravy. Shot from outside the dots, Bobby. Not bad at all. I mean, that's easy money. Get the face off. Let's win this thing. Let's get out of our zone. And again, let's just keep making Sweden bring the puck over our blue line, make plays, get out of our own end. As much time as they don't spend in there, the better for the Americans. We can chip away at this game, baby.
I fucking hate this time in the game. There's 14 minutes left. There's still a lot of time. Like this time between like the 14-minute mark and the 5-minute mark.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Oh, what a save. What a shot.
Who was that? Was that Howard again?
I hate
That was
this
Howard
play.
again.
He is fucking
He is playing
on
nails.
fire, dude.
He's playing nails. That's
Trap! What the fuck? Are you serious? That was the USA on Sweden. They would have called that.
all day.
They would have fucking called that.
Yeah, they would have. Yeah.
But yeah, I hate this lull. We're kind of in no man's land on the clock here. Oh, that's a high stick. Or he got hit with the puck. That's just my biased American eyes.
Get this pill out, fella. Good wrap on the wall.
Don't go that way.
No. You could have if you would have made the early release to his defenseman there, but he kind of ate it and slowed down and hesitated. I don't
They're
like that play.
tired. They're tired.
They're tired, but the puck's on the outside. Again, the big ice, as long as we can just win a wall battle here, get out. Don't let them get the inside. A great little play there. Okay, we get the hand pass. Perfect. And we're going to be getting to our first commercial break just on the other side. But look at this. I mean, Lane Hudson takes a high twig. Or
Was that a stick or
I
a
don't know.
puck? Chat, was that a stick or a puck?
We couldn't tell on this fucking NHL network. I feel like we're watching the game on an LG flip phone from 2004. But anyways, folks, get at us in the chat right now. Let us know what you want to know. Low and slow over here. It is what it is. It is what it ain't, baby. So USA up 4-2 right now. The dying minutes of the third period, playing for the gold medal. Bobby Gooch, 4-2. The Americans lead. We have a nice, comfortable lead, but you never get too complacent.
Chat, let's get buzzing. Let's get buzzing. What do we got to say? Was that a stick? Was that a puck? I thought it was a stick at first, but
Yeah, what was that? I couldn't tell on Lane Hudson there. BC runs Team USA. That is so true. Swedish ref sponsored by Sonic. You think Perot ready for a Rangers playoff run, or does the dude need to cook in BC for a year?
that was a stick.
That was a stick, really. That low and slow Perot comment, I don't know. I'd have to watch this game a little more. I want to see how he progresses over the next 3 to 4 months in terms of the thing going a long run with BC. Then I think if you get to the Frozen Four and you see where this kid's game is really at, as they review this play for a high stick.
Oh, they're
hopefully
going to review it?
Yeah, they're going to hopefully review this and it comes in the U.S. Americans' favor. But I'd be interested to see. That's a great point. I don't know if Chris Drury would bring him in for a playoff run. I know they're pretty deep up front in terms of a top 6 role with the Rangers, but you never know.
Oh, my
wow.
God. That is so
That
reckless.
should be 4 minutes.
But that doesn't count as a follow-through, right? Because he didn't touch the puck.
Let's see here.
Oh, my God. Are you fucking serious?
Dude, that's 4 minutes any league. That's 4 minutes any league. You can't blatantly tomahawk a guy to his chin. I mean, come on.
Dude, that's a tough one, too.
That was a hard fucking, and he's getting zipped up by some Swedish person too. Yeah, I mean that's 4 minutes any league. Yeah, that'll win TC.
Do they do 4 minutes here?
Oh, it has to be. If there's blood like that, are you kidding me? That should be 4 minutes, no doubt.
That would be huge for us, dude. We get another one, 5-2.
Shout out to Stan Wong, longtime USA trainer, Wonger fella.
They got him.
He's been in the league for 20 years. He's been working World Juniors, World Championships. So shout out to Stan Wong, Stanny Ferda Wong. What a beauty. Lives in Fort Lauderdale, a.k.a. Lickerdale. Bobby Gucci were just there. Shout out to Moxies again. So this has to be 4 minutes. There is blood. The puck was, I mean, he wasn't making a play on the puck. I mean, it was coming around the end wall just below the trapezoid there. Like, that's got to be 4 minutes.
I mean, why is it taking so long?
Because they're European refs. I mean,
Are they going to try to bullshit us and say that he was playing the puck and it's a follow through because he didn't touch the puck, so it doesn't matter? I mean, that's insane.
I mean, the puck was there, but it also wasn't there at the same time. Like, that was a reckless play, dude. Like, he's not even close to the puck there. He misses it by 2 feet. Come on.
Swift, we got to switch to your laptop for Mike.
Yep. So I have to log into the.
Oh yeah, I'll invite you.
Okay. Yeah, this should be 4 minutes. As Stevie Miller, a.k.a. Killer Miller, is on the bench for the American team. He's a guy that is just a world junior guru. Obviously, David Carl had to have him on his staff because Killer Miller is a guy that is just such a good assistant coach now with the University of Minnesota. This has to be 4 minutes. Has to be 4. If it's not 4, it's a joke. Yeah.
Yep, let's go.
4 minutes. Any league. I mean, if it's not, that's any league. That was a blatant high stick. That was just a reckless play on a puck that it had really no effect on the ultimate outcome of what he was trying to do. I mean, I get that you're trying to whack it out of midair, but buddy, your stick should not end up anywhere near Hudson's face like that. So, Leno, way to bleed for your country, buddy. Got the boys on the power play for 4 minutes. This is huge, Gooch, because even if we don't score here, it still eats up 4 minutes of the game where hopefully you just don't get tucked on for a shorthanded goal. I mean, come on here. We knock on Kerry Wood here, a little Tiger Wood. But, boys, we get one here, we're up 5-2, or even just establish a little momentum, and it eats 4 minutes of the clock. So let's go. That is a massive game changer. PP for USA this whole tournament, clicking at 38%. How's your mother and what's your skunk doing? Because that is not only a good 3-point percentage, but a very good power play percentage. So, boys, let's get one here. Let's put this thing on a reach. Reggie Leach reach, and go from here because this is a massive point and a pivotal moment for the U.S. and the Americans here, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm glad they got the call right. I really thought that they were going to come into our borders and give this these Swedish kids free healthcare in our country. I thought they were going to fuck us, but we got the right call. Switch 4-2. I would love to see a 5-2. I would love to see a 5'2" Latina at the bar as well.
5'2".
Let's get another one.
Yep, another one.
All right, so the mic's going to go in yours. So, all right, audio's going to cancel out for a sec.
Little audio slave over here, folks.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to pull this out. Ew. Uh-oh.
Folks,
Mic check.
Folks, can you hear us? Folks, we got you? How we doing? Can you hear anything? 93.1. EJ Switch. Yeah, all good?
We're good.
All good? All right, beauty. Thank you, boys. Thanks, ladies. Again, we're on the power play here, the Americans, live from the couch, Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Bobby Gooch, Jay Swift, bringing you the best coverage you can't find anywhere else in hockey. But we're here. We're playing on a back-to-back. We're doing it for you people. We love you. Again, USA on the power play. If we could get one here, Rob, this would be all time. This would set this game apart. Going up 3 with less than 10 to play would be truly put this game, I think, out of reach. But you never know. Great play there. What a slip. Why are we going cross-box with this?
I know.
Let's shoot it.
I didn't like that shot selection, but I'm a jackass on the couch.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
All right, 2 more minutes in this power play. Let's screw it on straight here. Let's dial it in.
Yeah, let's put it on the screws. Let's get at least a couple shots here. You know, some grade A looks. Let's make Sweden's goalie make a few saves and make him think about it. I mean, pucks on net. It's a tale as old as time. But when you make goalies make a save, there's always that chance. Hey, maybe he fucks up. Maybe one sneaks by. Maybe he's a little nervous. Maybe there's some traffic. Just shoot the pill in grade A spots like that.
Oh,
great shot.
Right now, you're kind of just thinking about Swedish chicks and how you're gonna want to whack one tonight, but
and how you're gonna whack them too. Like you're literally like visualizing that right now.
That's what you want to think about right now at this point in the game.
Yes.
I would love some State Farm insurance for the $2,000.
Why didn't he go to the slot there? Yeah, that was a big hit, but I think that's legal. That's heavy hockey, especially from Sweden. Kind of you don't normally expect to get finished on the PK like that or on the power play, but it is what it is, and that's big boy hockey, and they're bringing it here, Rob. And a nice little shot there from a Swedish forward. Not a grade A chance, but again, putting it to the cage, making our goalie make a save. Let's go back to this, though. They're showing some highlights of the power play. That's a great tip play in front. God damn, just missed it. Casey with a nice slip play, little redirection. Leonard Fella. Get that bottom hand a little heavier. I think you got the 60-degree out. I think we might need the 54 to get that thing in the top corner in terms of the skee ball machine. So nice look there. We got about 59 seconds remaining on this power play for the Americans. Our boys looking to close this game out and take a gold medal right off the Swedish backs. The whole country's back. Pucking Swedish girls, Swedish meatballs tonight, drinking some Carlsberg beers. We're talking the whole spread. We're talking the full Mike Honcho spread for Playgirl magazine. Come on, boys. Let's get at least one more chance here. We got 30 seconds to go in this power play. Sweden has done a great job killing it like you knew they would. They need this. They're hanging out for dear life, Gooch.
Yeah, I mean, put this in.
Oh, that was a great look.
Good try.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, we didn't get the goal yet, but I mean, it killed the clock.
Yeah, Smitty corrals his puck. We got 9:14 to play.
Do you think Sweden pulls their goalie aggressively or no?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't pull them anywhere under. I would say right around the 3-minute marker. You got to let them loose. You know, I don't think you want to risk it, especially just in a one-game shot like this.
Oh!
If it's regular season, I think you take a look at maybe moving them out of there with 5 minutes. Oh my God, what's going on? There's absolute mayhem in front of the cage on just the right side in the corner.
I think USA might have taken a little dive right there.
Yeah, we got an ice break here, so let's go to the chat.
Let's go to the chat here, folks.
See what we got. Carlsberg is a Danish beer straight out of Copenhagen. It's just actually right across the sea from Gothenburg, so it's a great beer. A lot of people in southern Sweden drink that. It's a fantastic beer because Swedish beer is not perfect.
Yeah, I don't know why they said to call on the ice stands when they didn't call anything. Let's get the chat buzzing. We have the last ice break of the game. If you have anything to say, hit the chat right now. We got like less than 2 minutes. So,
yep. Get this chat going here, folks. Low and slow. Obviously, we're playing a lot on the line. We're playing the Swedish meatballs, the country of IKEA, the country of Avicii, RIP to that fella. So lots on the line here. Hank Lundqvist and his brother Joel the Wrench also in the building in Gothenburg, where they played their minor hockey growing up, as well as Joel playing 21 years professionally. So let's get us in the chat.
yeah, I would be filling up tanks tonight if I was in Sweden.
Oh.
Essentially, like I always say, or
Just-
something like that. But I would just be giving them the 91, the premium.
Just
filling up tanks. Just
not
for
even
free.
the 87
No,
unleaded.
I'm going
Eh?
91.
Wow, premium, just the Gucci premium right up there. Hoop, finishing hard, high and hard. Yo, Swish, what's the hot spot for you were in Helsinki? I love Jackie. It's a great bar. It's a pizza restaurant that turns into a club where they play old school disco music. Grotesque was a great spot. That karaoke bar right next to Cork was a good spot on the water too. I mean, there's so many good spots in that city. I fucking love that city. I got to go back. Folks, again, if you're following along right now with us, we thank you for joining the boys for an emergency stream. Hockey Night Scottsdale doing a matinee stateside. Right now, 8:59. They just put 3 seconds back on the clock. I'm not sure why. I believe because it was due to a delayed faceoff. But the Americans leading Sweden 4-2, playing for a gold medal on Swedish soil. The Americans have looked good. They've had good chances. Probably their best period of the tournament, I'd say right now, just in terms of they've looked good in this third, Rob. They look confident. I wasn't sure how they were going to respond after that first 10 minutes of the second period. They were okay in the latter half of the first, but this period so far, this third period, they've really played well defensively, and that's what I'm most impressed
Dude, what's with these fucking shots after the whistle by Sweden? If the United States was doing that, they'd be fucking calling it. Listen, I typically like Swedish people. I have nothing against the people of Sweden. But honestly, I'm a little upset right now at this after the whistle bullshit. If anything, you pussy should be focusing on the game. That girl in the middle thought.
Yeah,
if anything, you should be focusing on the game. I mean, you guys have to score. Like,
Oh my, there's so much trim at this game. Sorry. It's insane.
If I'm the coach of Sweden, I'm saying stop with the after the whistle bullshit. We need a goal.
Yeah, I agree. I'm honestly distracted right now, and I'm gonna say it on Hockey Night Scottsdale because I call it David Spade, and I want to bring you guys the most raw and uncut version of who we are. Like, there is so much trim in this game, in this stands right now. It's insane. I mean, they just showed literally 4 Rockets with Swedish jerseys on that are probably going to be painted red, white, and blue by the time this game's over with, because they're going to be looking to, I mean, chicks fuck winners, Rob. They really do.
Yep. That's
Chicks
correct.
fuck
That's
winners.
why they don't fuck me.
If you really think about it, what life boils down to, folks, if you're listening, chicks fuck winners. And if you can't get laid tonight on the U.S. team, you might not have a wrench. But, boys, more importantly, we have 7 minutes and 40 seconds left. Let's close this thing out. Let's keep playing the way we are defensively, because right now they've done such a good job of being between the Swedish players and the net, and it's just fun to watch right now, especially as a former defenseman that couldn't play a lick of defense. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit nervous. I mean, 7 minutes is a lot of time. Like,
Yeah, I know. And especially once they really put the heat on, about the 5-minute marker, okay, now they're going to look for the full court press. And then about 3 minutes, that goalie's coming out. So I think the boys right now just got to, but they're doing such a good job of just chipping it out, Rob. Like, make these guys play the 3-quarter offense. Make Sweden break in the play. And the more pucks they have to dump like that, okay, we take that all day, especially on the big ice. We take that. We chop it out. We go from there. What a great play there by 34, low and slow Perot. He took out the fucking 4-iron and he hooded it. He got it out of the zone. And again, now we got to go 200 feet. Okay, get back here, boys. Get back.
You gotta play like Guy Boucher's Tampa Bay, where it's just like a full 1-4 and just clog that shit
out of the zone again. This is great hockey. This is fucking really fun to watch right now. Come on, boys. Stay in the fight. Keep this game going. I know we're not going to be on the offensive attack. Naturally, as a team that's up 2 in a gold medal game, you're going to sit back a little bit. That's okay, as long as we can keep this. Again, pucks out. This is awesome. Let's go.
I mean, it's like sitting back in the woods in Vietnam with eye paint on. You're just sitting in the jungle waiting. And once the Vietnamese people try to strike, you mow them down. I'm absolutely not a fan of war or violence, but right now, this comes down to a gold medal switch.
It's straight out of Tropic Thunder, right? You never go full retard. Just keep playing the way you do. And straight out of, Tropic Thunder was a movie based on a true story in Vietnam. And like you said, you never go full retard. Robert Downey Jr. said it best. Just keep this thing going, boys. Keep it going. I like the way we're playing. We look composed, which we did look all game.
Yeah, we did.
We did not look composed all game. And now, the boys are playing with a set of nuts. You love to see it. Come on. Keep this thing going. Just wear and tear. Wear and tear. Another 200 feet. Make Sweden's D go back. Make them make plays. This guy's all alone, okay? Don't get beat to the net. Great stick. Let's fucking go.
Bang down the wall again.
Folks, keep getting us at us in the chat here. There'll be one more ice break. They're calling it in Sweden, which is they'll go to commercial break. So, again, thank you. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That was almost in. Holy shit.
I'm fucking tweeting links over here. Like
Oh,
asshole.
Holy fuck. That was a fucking pinball machine. Our goalie lost his stick. Jesus Christ. That almost gave me a Jamal Maris, a.k.a. a jammer. Jesus. Holy jammer. Yeah.
Oh,
Other than that, come on. Here's a timely goal. Put it up.
Oh!
Good shot, too. I love that. You show blocker, and you kind of release it off the heel, and it goes fucking glove side. That was a good shot.
No penalty.
Little deflection there, but
no fucking penalties. Stay disciplined. Stay tight. Keep it crispy.
Tight box.
Keep that. Yeah, you want a tight box. You want a tight box. Now you want a tight box. Tonight, let's keep this shit to the outside.
Yep. Way to push him in there, fella. Wait for help.
Kill that clock. Tick, tick. Tick, tick. Love it.
Great wall battle. Send it up the boards. Yep. Chip it out.
Great chip. That's a veteran chip. That's the United States hockey chip right there.
That's an absolute sun chip.
I mean, that's why we play the game.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked like a veteran third, fourth liner with that chip. I mean, great play, great wall work. Keep working, boys, here. Inside positioning on that back wrap. That was a great play. Good soak.
Get that out. Get that out. Let's go.
Out again.
All right, now it's going to be goalie pull territory very shortly.
Starman finally just says what we've been saying the whole period. Look how well the Americans are playing defense. Yeah, no shit, because they're on top of pucks, they're underneath it, and they're getting shit out.
Great chip
fucking
again.
Fun to watch.
I mean, that's just USA hockey, that chip right
USA hockey.
Shoot that! Oh, let's go! Oh, you serious? You can't be serious! That's USA hockey!
Who did it too?
Oh my God, she is so hot!
He's horny too.
She is so horny.
Leonard, baby, let's go.
Oh, you serious? He can't be serious. It's madness, baby. Holy fuck.
Unbelievable.
Talk about an insurance plan.
Oh my God.
$2,000 deductible.
Holy shit. Allstate, are you in good hands? Oh! Kiss goodbye. Kiss goodnight. And what are you skunks doing later? What a wall battle by Leonard. Wins the puck. Chip play underneath the triangle and buries that. Are you kidding me?
And then
Holy
the kiss
fuck.
of death.
Oh my God, he with the heartbreaker kiss. That's like when you kiss your skunk goodbye in the morning after a one-night stand that you'll know you'll never see again. I'll never see this team again. And we got the gold medal, baby. We're going back home. Woo!
Wow. In enemy territory, dude.
Wow, that was
unbelievable.
Big boy hockey. I can't hear you now. What are you doing? Oh my God, call me later, baby. We'll be having meatballs right off your mitt, fella. Wow. That was unbelievable. I'm fired up now. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Holy jumping Leonard.
Wow.
I mean, I'm giving him an MVP of the tournament just for that celly and just that big boy hockey, however he lowered his shoulder, chipped the puck to himself onto the triangle, and then finishes it. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow.
I don't even care if they give up a goal. Who
No,
cares?
I don't give a shit either. Give up 2.
Yeah, fuck it.
Who gives a shit? That's how cocky we are right now on the couch.
Honestly, give them a goal. Like I want to just
Here it is.
Oh, that's
Here's
game over.
here's a breaker.
Game
Here,
over.
Pass it.
That's it. Wow, 6-3. Wow, unbelievable. That's USA hockey.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Swedish women, set your Tinder radius to the locker room.
Good night, Jim Kite. Good night, Irene. What are you skunks doing later in Gothenburg, Sweden? Because our boys are over there for the night, and we're getting some trim, and we're getting it on, and we're shadow boxing with whatever you got for us, baby.
Oh my God.
Holy fuck. What a match by the U.S. Americans. What a third period. I mean, talk about you always have to play. They always say your best period in the last period of a big-time elimination game. It's cliche. We all know that. But they fucking put on a clinic there, man.
I mean, that's just the United States. I mean,
Look at the goalies.
Yeah.
Everyone's chirping the fans. It's unbelievable. These kids are so cocky. I love it. This is unbelievable.
I mean, they've been playing Avicii all game. They're trying to rally this entire country against us. And what do? We infiltrate.
We've got 485 people on here right now. Folks, thank you for tuning in right now. USA putting a piss pounding on the whole nation of Sweden, have silenced the crowd. It looks like they all took Ambien right now because there is nothing going on. The Americans, oh my God, that Chelsea dagger goal by Leonard, what a fucking big-time goal. I can't get over how he just lowered his shoulder, won that wall battle, gets into the inside, makes a little chip play over the triangle, the stick, and then fucking buries it. Are you
What
kidding me?
happened? What's the delay here?
Someone threw their twig. He broke it. Oh, he broke it over the bar, and then it went into the stands. So I don't know if they're going to give him a 10-minute there or
he threw a stick in the crowd. Remember Elias? What's that kid that
he yard sealed.
remember the Rangers draft pick that got the silver medal and he threw it in the crowd? What was that kid's name, Chad? What was that douchebag's name?
Oh my God, this is so filthy.
What an idiot, dude. Because listen, I'm not really this type of guy that goes, that can hurt somebody, but you're talking about a graphite shaft.
Yeah, I mean, just relax a little bit. Like,
calm down. You lost the World Juniors. It's not a big deal, except it is, you idiot.
You think Sweden, they're drinking milk tonight for sure. There's no way they're doing anything. These kids, there's no way. Oh my God, the Americans, dude, have a night, fella. Go out, dust it off.
Score another one. Fuck them. Fuck them. Score another one.
Oh my God, I kind of want to fly to Gothenburg. Should we look at some tickets?
Yeah, I mean, if we can.
Oh my God.
I thought that went
I thought
in.
that went in too. Oh my God, I would have shut the TV off.
I can't believe that kid tossed his broken stick in the crowd that reckless. Like,
What was the point of
he
that?
could have took an eye. Could you imagine if somebody got hurt?
Dude, like you know how those graphite shafts are when it gets broken. It's all like fucking
Splintery and fucking Tiger Woodsy. Like, dude,
It's
if anything, just throw it against the glass.
Right.
Don't throw it at your own people.
I mean, if you would've-
fucking jackass.
If you would have thrown his full lumber, it's no big deal. But when they get broken like that, it gets dangerous. So, Jesus Christ.
What a
Yeah,
jackass.
I mean, what are you walking in there with the Walter White chemist glasses on? Like these people aren't covered up. Their chins aren't tucked. These are just loyal fans. What are you doing? Sweden running around a little bit here. I mean, the Americans just got to weather the storm. Look at these guys. Now they're hitting Rob. Now they're starting to throw their body.
Honestly, you want to hit us? Do it. We'll fucking out. These kids are fucking.
We'll bang your skunks.
Yeah, we'll whack your skunks.
This is chat. Keep getting at us here. We got about 90 seconds left if you're following along. Wow, a little split play, but it doesn't even matter because the USA hockey is do or die, baby. This has fucking been an absolute clinic to watch this third period. It's been so much fun. How well and structured they've played defensively. I honestly, Rob, was a little nervous in that second period.
Yeah,
that game could have gone either way. But what happened? Isaac White Suit Howard puts the boys on his back, gets an absolute rim job like you read about from Sugar 44 Cabaret. We're talking about mucking a stinky butthole, corrals it on the wall, takes it in on a semi-breakaway, goes backhand or forehand, backhand, how you doing, tucked it in the garage door, and then gets another goal that he just kind of threw to the cage right around the goal line. So if I'm giving the MVP out, obviously it's Isaac Howard, but that Leonard, that celebration, man, it's tough not to give to him because that goal ultimately was the fucking dagger.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about that kid that threw a broken shaft into the crowd. Like, what a fucking asshole. But anyway, yeah, 6'2" swish. I mean, I think my head literally hurts from screaming. Like, I'm itching to go to Cheesecake Factory.
You brought it, man. You brought it all.
Look at this shit. Like, you guys are such pussies.
Now you're chucking with your glove on?
Such pussies.
Wow, we got a little fucking... Get in there, boys. Help him out.
Drop the gloves at this point. What a bunch of fucking pussies.
6'4", and he just put him in an absolute chokehold, number 20. Fucking right, fella. Kind of waited him out. He was longer than him. Oh, my God. We got the Sellies going on here with McGordy. Snuggerud's bleeding. Oh, boys, we're bleeding. We're chucking. We're ducking. We're fucking tonight. Who's fucking tonight? Who's getting tucked in the stands? My God, this has been awesome to watch. Look at this. Bloodied up, bare knuckle. They're fucking throwing with their gloves on. Like, come on, guy.
Each other's crosshairs for a good 3 years now. This is kind of their last kick at it.
Their last kick at it, their last chuck. We got 31 seconds remaining here, Gooch. Been a hell of a match. Awesome. You can't draw it up any better if you're the Americans here. This has been just an absolute textbook third period. Things get a little chippy, but emotions are running hot.
Bunch of fucking losers.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you guys, you didn't throw your bodies around at all. You didn't put them on the line, and now you're sucker punching guys with the refs sitting there like, come on, fuck you, Johansson.
Someone just called me xenophobic on Twitter. I don't even know what that means. I don't like xylophones. What does that mean?
I have no idea, but who cares, folks? Right now, we have the Americans enjoying it, laughing it up in the sin bin, about to get handed those beautiful gold medals. In Sweden, fella, hey, take those silvers, dust them off, show them to your skunk, because that's all you'll ever do. Those things won't be on full display like the gold, baby. There's nothing better than a fucking gold medal. And this is just, you just feel for the fellas right now, the excitement in Gothenburg, walking into a country, stealing it from the home country, not even. I mean, who would have set this up as a better storybook finish for the Americans in terms of how you win a gold medal? You're walking in there to a Sweden, a nation, all behind their team, and getting it done on the biggest stage. This has been so much fun to watch. Let's get this game over with. Just wrap it up. Who fucking cares? Get the running time. It doesn't matter. Refs sort out whatever penalties you want to call, and let's get this thing going, baby, because we need to start celebrating over here stateside, but more importantly, in Sweden, because these guys fucking deserve it.
I mean, I like that actually made me really mad. Like, you guys lost 6-2. I mean, I don't think that shows the real like story of the game. It was a closer game throughout, but now we have to have a delay in the celebration. They have to dish out the penalties. You're throwing sticks in the crowd. You're starting shit at the end of the game. Like, just get the fucking game over with. You lost, dude.
Yeah, you lost. Like, it wasn't a 6-2 game, but it ended up being one. Like, just run the goddamn clock out. Who cares at this point? I mean, it's been a fucking unbelievable tilt from the U.S. side. Just weathered the storm, fought back, got it going again. And you got shout out to David Carl's tie. Holy half Windsor fella. You look mint. Keep your chin tucked.
I mean, this is just such a whack way to end the game. I mean, good for Team USA. They weathered that second period. They did what they had to do. It just sucks it had to come down to – I'm not that pissed about it. I just kind of like my battery's going to die on my computer, but we need to speed this shit up because I really want to go to Cheesecake Factory and celebrate. I mean, all I can think about right now is putting pot stickers right up my butt and drinking Irish coffees. I mean, you got Johansson and Osterland and Rickalainen, whatever the fuck, still complaining to the ref. Get off the ice, you fucking retard. It's 6-2. Go home.
Folks, it's the old semi-sonic line. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I mean, at this point, let's wrap this thing up. Who gives a shit who gets tossed? Who gives a shit who's in the box? It's 6-2. This doesn't need to be a basketball game at the end where it takes 48 minutes to finish the final 30 seconds. Sort this shit out. Let's get her going. We need an Irish coffee. We need to get to why you got to fight with me at cheesecake, and we got to put our chins on the line because at the end of the day, we're goddamn Americans, and we're including ourselves in winning a gold medal. So, folks, right now, low and slow as always over here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale. I just want to say thank you for tuning in. We did a back-to-back, and I needed the cold tub this morning. Gooch was on a little bit of different regimen in terms of hitting it high and hard with an Irish coffee. You got to be able to play your own game. You got to know and find what gets you going. I think we're finally going to have a face-off here to wrap this thing up in terms of confirming a gold medal for the fellas on the U.S. side in Sweden.
Fuck you, 50. It's so ridiculous that they put out their goons that are like 6'3" and 6'4" in a 6'2" game where you can't fight.
And it's so funny, too, like none of these guys that they played in the AHL or
they get
they wouldn't fight at all, you know. But they're in the World Juniors and they're playing against a bunch of highly skilled players that don't really tuck their chins, you know.
Or another one.
It's just funny how that works.
If they start more shit tonight, I'm gonna get.
Yeah, and this should conclude the game. Wow, what a win!
Wow, don't you dare shoot that!
Yeah, I was gonna say with the helmets coming off, you fucking scumbag.
If he fucking shot that, oh my god, I would have actually. What? Oh my god, that made me so mad.
Unbelievable! What a win, Gooch.
I hate Sweden now.
Yeah,
fuck Sweden. Dude, what a win though! Wow, minus 1.5 hits, regulation hits. What a day! I can't wait to go blow it all at the Cheesecake Factory. But Swish, what a broadcast we had today, Swish. I mean.
What a broadcast, folks. We're going a little fist up.
Video.
Good chin, fucks hard, throws both. Folks, again, that was the World Junior coverage over here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale, brought to you by myself, Swish, and Bobby Gooch. Bobby Gooch, just say something to the folks here. Just thank them for tuning in. It was a hell of a match. USA walking away with a fucking gold medal in Sweden, baby.
Yeah, I mean, thanks to everyone that joined. I'm going to go downstairs, Cheesecake Factory, get a rum and Coke and pot stickers, put the pot stickers directly up my butt. What a win, USA. Thank you, chat. Thank you to everyone that tuned in today and last night. Everyone have a great Friday. Bless you.
God bless you. Bobby Gucci going full butt tuck with some breadsticks. Low and slow. Go to the bar tonight, folks, for one. Stay for two. Have three. 93.1 DJ Swish signing off from Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Thank you for tuning in. The Americans taking the gold, baby. Woo-hoo!